are you just able to relax and not worry about what's going on around you? Was that hard?
Like the answer is yes, but it took me a while to get to that yes, right? Okay. Especially early on in sobriety, right? Like I never thought I could like go a day or an hour without thinking of it, without obsessing of it. So once that obsession was finally removed and like I had, put a little bit of time under my belt and, was able to like, work a program, get connected, meet other people like me, I realized like I can still do the things I love, right? Like I'm not a prisoner anymore. Right. Like I can go to a bar and hang out with the boys.
Young Junk!
All right. Hey, welcome back to Path to Possible. I'm your host, Mike Sage, and we've got something special lined up for you. If you've ever wondered what happens when passion for lifting, pop culture, and just a little bit of chaos collide, you're about to find out. Joining me are two guys who live and breathe this stuff. They're the voices behind the Muscle Geeks podcast, John and Steve. Welcome. These guys
Thank you.
Don't just talk about hitting the gym. They break down movies, games, comics, and somehow tie it all back to the grind, the discipline, and the fun of being a geek who lifts. We're going to dig into the journey, how they built their podcast, what keeps them motivated, and what it really takes to balance barbells with banter. Plus, we'll get into why building community matters, whether that's around a bench press or a microphone. So let's get into it. John, Steve, welcome to Path to Possible.
And welcome to another episode of the Muscle Geeks podcast. Yo, how does he get a prompter? We don't get a prompter. We're going to have to contact Terry about this.
Yeah, we got to talk to our producer.
I was going to say, you got to talk to the owner. He's got me, like, he bought this specifically for me because I'm not really good at intros.
No, dude.
That's awesome.
Thank you for having us on here, though.
Thanks for having us, man. I was excited for this one.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Hey, I did about 5 sit-ups and about 5 push-ups before you guys got here.
That's okay.
I still don't feel as swole as you.
That's
I was going to get a muscle shirt and wear it. I kind of feel like I should pull my sleeves up.
We actually changed the show title to the Muscle Geeks and Steve because he's small.
Yeah.
Well, no,
small.
Steve's the face.
Yeah, but he's not the body. Like he's not the
you're the body, but I'm
muscle.
the face.
You know what I mean?
It's the moneymaker, right?
He's the regular
look
sized
at the
person.
logo. What's
I
that?
don't know, man. I mean, his body, like that Philly shirt looks like it's ready to explode.
Compared to a child?
Thank you.
I mean, when we get into
that's what I deal with.
Yeah, I was gonna say when we get into buying small clothes for ourselves, like we understand.
Okay.
But hey, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Steve, I'm gonna start with you because you're the face.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Hey, dude, tell me about what you're doing, how you got to where you are. Let's go on your path and let's start explaining how you can get there with how you got there. I mean,
as far as like getting to the podcast or like where I'm at in life, like
in life.
Okay,
yeah. Let's go in. Like you have a business, right?
I work for a business.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's talk about your business.
All right. So I'm in the behavioral health field. Work for like an inpatient facility that helps people get sober from drugs and alcohol. Kind of that's where my past starts, right? So like I got a past. You're fine. So like that's where my past started, right? On that road of addiction, right? And trying to overcome drugs, alcohol, and cocaine. And
you said cocaine?
Yeah, and cocaine.
Cocaine.
And through that, many treatments and everything, a lot of, just the family turmoil, pretty much killing myself, right? I found
holy shit.
Yeah, like I found that easier, softer way through treatments, going to like living in different recovery houses, and like stuff of that nature. Getting plugged in with a good group of guys, finding a sponsor, right? Working a 12-step program, and and then I found the gym, right? Like I wasn't in the gym always. Like I was an athletic kid growing up, played sports all through high school and everything. And then, once drugs and alcohol took over, I was just doing that. That was my main focus, right? That was like my priority. And then once I got sober and I realized, there's a lot more to life. And like, you should probably take care of your body because all the years I did not take care of it.
Yeah.
The gym definitely helped me out with that.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, and then obviously you you fucking look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you're big as a barn.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
Big as a
It's
barn,
like
John.
a baby, one of those
Big as
Fisher
a
Price
barn.
barns. Yeah.
you sit tight over there, John.
He looked over at me.
Dude, you look great. You look
Thank
incredible. It sounds like everything is like. So, is it only the gym that got you out of it, or is there any kind of inspiration that got you to kind of get out of it? Like, obviously, when you go in, you start thinking about certain things, right? Sometimes it's a kid, sometimes it's a family, sometimes it's a comic book, right?
Sure, yeah.
Something. Was it just the gym that got you to be where you want to be right now?
No, so I think what got me there, right, for like someone like me, like I need discipline, right? Like I need structure. And
Okay.
like, getting sober and doing those things that people were telling me to do that I didn't want to do.
Yep.
But I needed to be told, like, yo, you have to wake up at this time. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to go to a meeting. You have to do certain things. Like I needed that.
Yeah.
And once I got into a routine of doing the same thing over and over again, waking up, going to work like a normal person, right? Making my bed, whatever it may be, like whatever the rules were in the recovery house. And then after I got into a routine, realizing like, it can go beyond that, right? Now it's like, I see guys who are like me, who got sober and they're going to the gym, and it's like, well, that takes discipline, right? Like showing up every day, whether it's for an hour, hour and a half, whatever it may be, 40 minutes. And it's just like, like I could relate to that. And I found that very helpful, right? Like throughout the day, like we all have that vice, right? My vice was drugs and alcohol, and it wasn't the best vice. So now I found that other vice, right? Which is the gym, and also, amongst other things, but definitely the gym over the last few years has definitely been like that rock for me, like if you will, like
that's incredible.
like that escape. Like people, it's funny, you hear people like I work in corporate America, right? And it's like, oh, we're hitting happy hour, we're doing this.
Yep.
And like, that's cool, right? Because they can do that stuff.
Yep.
And like for me, it's like, nah, like, I'm at the gym, right? And that's my happy hour, right? Or hour and a half, whatever it may be. But like, that's where I get that piece of like how I handle like that grind 9 to 5. Like I'm able to like shut it off, right? Like put the headphones on, blast music, and just, or, link up with my boys and we're just in there shredding. And it's just, that's like my escape. And like, that kind of brings me back.
That's your dopamine rush. Like
exactly.
That like a lot of people, when they want to relax, they tend to go to a glass of wine, or they go to a vodka drink or whatnot. And they're just sitting there, like sitting on the porch. Now, when you're hanging out with the crew, you just hanging out, or
hanging out.
Like you're good. Like you don't need it. Like, so when you turn one thing into another, right? When you have an addiction issue. So you seem to, like, if you have a drug addiction, a drink addiction, or let's just say a gambling addiction, you tend to push that off to something else. Now, you push that off to the gym. Now, when you relax, hanging out with the guys, are you just able to relax and not worry about what's going on around you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Was that hard?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
okay.
Like the answer is yes, but it took me a while to get to that yes, right?
Okay.
Especially early on in sobriety, right? Like I never thought I could like go a day or an hour without thinking of it, without obsessing of it. So once that obsession was finally removed, and like I had, put a little bit of time under my belt, and was able to like, work a program, get connected, meet other people like me, I realized like, yo, there's like, I can still do the things I love, right? Like I'm not a prisoner anymore, right? Like I can go to a bar and hang out with the boys. Like I'm involved in fantasy football. We do it the same year. We go to Ryan's Pub out in Westchester.
Hell yeah.
And everyone drinks but me. Okay. And I'm cool with that. Like it's cool. Now, if I was like a few days sober, probably wouldn't be the best spot for me, right? But like I didn't get sober to like limit myself. Right. So like I can still hang with it. Like my wife, she drinks maybe 2 or 3 times a year. There's a bottle of vodka that's been in our fridge or on the counter since 2 Christmases ago. It doesn't faze me. Like it's,
if you need help with that, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. But yeah, like, but it definitely took some time, right? Because it was definitely some, getting used to, especially around like family parties, whatever it may be, right? Because alcohol is socially acceptable, like you can have a good time with it. And like for me, I just know my limits now, and like I know, where that'll take me. Right. But yeah, like I don't even think about it unless I'm like asked about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And do you surround yourself with people that don't drink, or does it matter?
No, I mean it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right. Like I've been able, or I've been fortunate over the last few years, or since, you know, I've gotten sober, the majority of the guys I hang with are sober, but there are a few that don't, right? Like, you know, I know John's not sober. I know he barely drinks, right? But like, if he wanted to drink, that's cool. Like, if you want to drink in front of me, like I go, like my family still drinks, right? They enjoy themselves. Every year, my parents or my brother throws a huge holiday party with all his buddies and everything, and they rage out, and like, that's cool. Like that, it doesn't faze me. Again,
Good. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like where I'm at now. Now, again, if I was a few months sober, or if I was newly sober, I probably wouldn't attend those things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a game plan for that, like for like stuff like that, right? Like I'm constantly in contact with sober people.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like knowing my limits and know what I can and can't handle right now.
So I got a buddy of mine that goes to meetings every Wednesday, and I always talk to him about it and ask him about it, and I'm like, dude, like, does my drinking upset you? And he's like, no, not at all. He's like, you do your thing. I was like, oh, all right, that's cool. And I'm like, do you think I got a problem? He's like, no, you're good.
Yeah.
He's like, when you start like ripping your fucking clothes off and doing something stupid, he's like, maybe we might solve. He's like, but yeah, he's like, you don't need a meeting.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's like a common thing, right? Like I can't tell you, like the first time I met my wife, right, or early on when we were dating, she would ask the same thing, like, does this bother you? Like I'm like, no, like
do your thing.
You. And the same thing I would tell my family. I'm like, listen, it's a me problem. It's not a you problem.
Right.
Like I can't come over to your house and expect you not to enjoy yourself in your own home.
Right.
Right now, it's a different story when you come to my house. I probably have no booze in the fridge, or like no booze here.
You got that vodka from 2 Christmases.
Well, yeah. Well, we got that.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink that real quick.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like early on, or like whatever, you know, like whatever it is. But like I can't expect the world to adjust to me. I have to learn. Like it's my disease, right? Like it's my thing. I have to learn how to adjust. And, you know, because even early on in sobriety, right, like being at family functions or going to parties where like they are boozing, right, I'd go early, or I mean, yeah, I'd either go late or leave early, right, and I'd always bring like either a sober friend or someone, and, you know, I hang out, say what's up for like an hour or so, then when it gets a little bit rowdy, you know, that's my cue to leave, right, and it's just like, you know, you just learn to kind of.
I mean, you're big as a barn. I don't think anybody's gonna get rowdy around you.
But I wasn't at the time, though, right?
Yeah,
you know, doing
I would hate to see you when you were drinking.
Dude,
I would have been like,
dude, it's the opposite. I feel like that was like my mojo, man. I felt like I wasn't an angry drunk. I wasn't, you know, an aggressive. I'm not an aggressive person. I know I come off a little more passionate than others.
You're the diddler when you were
I'm
drinking.
not a diddler, but
no,
like,
he's not a diddler.
He's not the diddler.
But like, we're having a good time, right? Like we're busting balls, we're making laughs. Like I've never like, thank God I've never gotten in trouble with the law or anything like that. Like I was never, it's just, I just don't know how to turn it off. Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
like people talk about going to happy hour on a Monday. If I go Monday, you're not going to see me till Thursday. Like it's just like, that's just what it is.
This guy downplays like where he's been to where he's come from.
Right.
The stories, I don't know if you want, you're not going to share the stories that he's told me in like our training sessions and stuff of like the stuff that he used to get involved with and like what he used to do. And like I met him, he was sober. He was a lot skinnier because he didn't get big until he was rocking with me. But we started getting like slowly like cooler and cooler. We'd play on the same softball team. And
that's what's up.
Each week, like a mutual friend.
Yep.
So we would talk, and I would just, as I started to get to know him, knowing like he would like open up a little bit more about his past, and then seeing the guy he is now, you can't help but admire this guy. I'm telling you right now, he's like the ultimate like family guy. His kid ruined our gym session, so his kid sucks. But I say that in a joking manner,
of course,
because like it's very aspiring as like a person that isn't sober, but like I think a lot of like where as a sober person, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you start going to places that or leaning into places that like aren't alcohol fueled or like providing alcohol. So then you start becoming friends with people. That like might not drink as much. So I just wanted to say that like he's downplaying. He's downplaying.
Like I mean,
shit.
like just to, I guess like put in perspective, right? Like I grew up in the suburbs, right? And like my twist was like cocaine, alcohol, and heroin, right? And we all have an imagination. It's like, I would be out in Kensington, or I'd be putting myself in weird situations and like, putting my life at risk with certain shit, right? Like every day, whether it was using or just the environment that I was in. And it was just like, but like I can't take all the credit. Like I appreciate the kind words John says, but like it wasn't just me, right?
Yeah.
It was my family.
Yep.
It was my support system, like a higher power, not to get all like religious because I'm not,
Yep.
but like it took something greater than myself. And like, like it is wild. Like, I should probably hit the pause button more and like kind of reflect, but it is wild that like where I'm at today to where I was, not too long ago. So
no, I dig that. That's a lot to share right there. And we actually had a woman on here, Alyssa, and she was like, I always wondered like what's on people's like earphones when they're in the gym.
Yeah.
She's listening to scripture.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it was interesting. And I was like, that's what gets you like rocking. Like I was usually like some Slipknot or something stupid, like something stupid that would like get you like rocking and rolling, get you like jazzed up. No, she's listening to scripture. And I'm like, I couldn't believe that. Like that's amazing.
Yeah.
To start like rocking like that. And you're saying higher power. So I was wondering if does that have any type of situation where you're working out? Like, would you listen to a scripture, but like, would that get you jacked?
No, that put it like, for me, that would kind of like put me at ease.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I'm in the gym, and especially if I'm with John or like, the guys that we live with, I need to be ready to go.
You
right?
want to
like
rock. You want to rock
exactly
and roll.
like between the ball busting
Yep.
that's about to take place, the pushing of each other, right?
Yeah.
Like calling each other names and like, come on, you weak bitch, like whatever it is. So it's like I have to be in that mindset. So like
Absolutely.
at that, but like with that said though, when I'm training with the boys, like the headphones are off.
Yeah.
Right. Cause that's the motivation is John an inch away from my face telling me I'm a weak, small
bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's like, that's the motivation that I like, that's what it is. But when I'm solo, that's awesome that she gets off to scripture like that. Like, that's cool.
And she digs it. And I was like, that's amazing. Like I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
Because, when you watch somebody work out, like you could see them on the elliptical, the treadmill, or the squat rack.
Yeah.
And you see them with their headphones in, you're like, man, what are you listening to?
You'd be surprised because I think like majority of people aren't listening. Like, listen, dude, I have a rule, man, right? If Taylor Swift comes on that headset, you do not hit skip. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah.
I'm a Swiftie as well.
Yeah, Taylor Swift,
I dig her. I dig her stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
You don't hit skip.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. John, you don't get off so easy, buddy.
Why? What'd I do?
You posted some stuff today, and I always watch what you guys are doing.
Thanks, man.
I love what you're doing with the gym, opening up that second spot in Westchester, doing your thing, trying the what was it, the ice cream sandwiches or something like that. I think
Orca bars.
you and Jackie, is that her name?
Oh, that's my friend's wife. She's my friend, Jack Paluzzi. Yeah.
Jack. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are doing this thing, but I also looked at the inspiration from your mother.
Yeah.
So,
oh, come on.
Hey,
Get him.
hey, look,
Get him.
All right.
Get him.
Okay.
I'm going to get deep with you on
That's
this
okay.
one. I want you to talk about your start, how you got into the business. A lot of people that work out, they don't have it as a business. How can you, you know what? I'm going to save that question for later. Tell me how you got into business and tell me why your mom was the inspiration to it.
Oh, geez.
I
Besides
know.
that Instagram post,
Yeah, no,
like my
dude,
inner
no,
circle,
you have
my inner
you-
circle of friends,
you
I
have me
don't talk
crying.
about that much.
I know.
But because I feel a lot of times talking about myself, because like when I do okay with business, right? So I
Right.
feel a lot of times, unless I'm like talking to my buddies or something, I don't
Yeah.
talk because it feels a little self-serving. I know it's not, but
You're supposed
but
to
you
be.
know, business is life. So like that's all you can talk about because that's all you do.
No doubt.
So growing up, I was okay in school, but like I never really gravitated towards anything. Even like when all my friends were like gearing up for college, like junior years, like when you're starting to think about that, and it was never something that I looked at, nothing I prioritized, something that just didn't fit me. And then I took a couple other avenues in life and like they didn't work out either. Man, I was like stripping and waxing floors at my dad's nursing home. I was an EMT for like 10 years. I ran a business.
Forgot about that, yeah.
And then it was like when I was doing EMT stuff, because all my family, the majority of the women in my family are nurses. So I just tried to go into healthcare. And when I was doing that, I didn't like it. I realized I didn't like it. And I was like, well, what? A supervisor position came up. And then I was doing that for a while. And then a manager position came up. And then eventually I was promoted to like running an entire base, which is like 150 employees. And I knew like I hit my ceiling.
Yeah.
And I was trying at these management meetings to like, I would throw out ideas about like how to rejuvenate business. Yeah. And I was like, your guys' website sucks. Your website's supposed to be your business license or your business ID, your business card now. So at the time, you know, and I just felt like I wasn't being heard.
And you're still not fulfilled.
Not fulfilled at all.
Yeah.
I would get the Sunday scaries, anxiety fueled, depressed. I would wait till the last minute to like get to work.
Yep.
So in 2015, my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer, and they were 2 tumors too high on the chest to operate. So I remember her coming home. She was a nurse. I remember her coming home and like sitting me down in my room, and she just told me that she had cancer and that the doctor said like, we're really optimistic about this. You know, they gave her a course of action and said, you'll probably get about 5 years. Right. And I was like, how is that optimistic? You know? Excuse me. I'm not crying. I just had a lump in my throat. Man, my mom was the greatest person I've ever known in my life.
Right.
Like, my parents got divorced, and she made sure that like it didn't affect us any more than it could have or should have. Right. She worked a full-time job. She went to school full-time for nursing to get her BSN. She was an LPN, got her RN because they were phasing out LPNs in hospitals. So she got that. Then she was going back for her BSN, and she was still finding time to like enjoy life. She loved life. So everything that like is good with me, not shaming my dad or anything like that, but I'm just saying everything that was great about me comes from my mom. So that strength and everything. So, in 2015, she fought cancer. It ended up spreading to her brain, metastasizing, and I'll never forget it. It was weird too, because she went to chemo and radiation. She like didn't lose any hair. She went right back to work because she was like, I feel great. It was shrinking. And then all of a sudden, man, it was like a snap of your finger. And all of a sudden she went back to the doctor, and the doctor was like, it spread to your brain, and it was like downhill so fast. So then she had surgery, and I'm not making light or fun of it, just to make it a comparison that a lot of people might understand. Right. It was like the end of like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when like the patients were in there and they were like getting lobotomized almost. Is that the right term? But like
we're all going crazy.
Yeah. So like it was just like you were talking to like a zombie, and like she literally went to surgery, came back, and she would look at you like she was like 80 with like severe dementia. Yeah. She had like no idea. It wasn't too soon after that we lost her. Right. We so like kept her at home. No, thank you.
I saw your post today. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy. I was like, fuck him. I was like, I'm gonna get his ass crying today. I was like, fuck him. But no, like the inspiration is there. Yeah. And dude, you're doing something with it.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You know,
I ended up starting this. I always liked nutrition stores. Mm-hmm. The one I used to go to in the Northeast, no longer there. It's called Champs Nutrition. And I liked going in there because it looked like an adult version of Toys R Us.
Right.
So like you're going through aisles, you're like, stuff is like organized, but it's not. It's all over the place. I used to like going there, and I always saw like how Philly and the neighborhoods are very much into taking care of one another, supporting the small businesses. Right. And I always realized that Roxborough was a lot like where I came from in Northeast Philly. Okay. So I knew if a business model up there worked, that same business model might work here. Yeah. I knew nothing about business. So I got a friend of mine who ran a couple businesses, and she invested. The money that I got from my mom passing away, I could have bought a house. I could have invested it.
Right.
But I just wasn't fulfilled in life. And like, I'd go through life. I can't do like 9 to 5. This is not me.
Right.
So I decided to start that business. I actually got laid off at my job, and I spent the summer on unemployment with a severance package. So I was making a ton of money for like a good couple months.
Right.
And I just took that time to set up the store.
Good for you.
And I always made it a point to like understand that it's never the final vision.
Right.
And I just would always make mistakes, but know that like, one, I got to be humble because I don't know shit.
Yep.
And I have to always be humble. And two, understand that like I don't know things and that I'm going to learn them.
Yeah.
And I always knew that like for my lack of knowledge, my work ethic will compensate. And I'm not blowing smoke.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, and it's not blowing smoke. I will outwork every single person in anything that I want to get. I'll do it. And you're an entrepreneur. I'm sure you understand that mentality when you're at work.
Absolutely.
I will do whatever it takes to make everything I do succeed.
I'll definitely do more air squats than you. But yes, I definitely agree. Dude, that's inspirational.
Thanks.
One of the craziest things is that what you're doing, you took your mom and everything and all that inspiration, the money, and you put it into your
I
goal.
invested in myself.
Right.
'Cause
You
that's what
invested
she
in
would want
yourself.
me to do.
And it's amazing. Were you always working out before?
No, I was like 20,
Okay.
and my buddy, I got my girlfriend at the time broke up with me.
Oh, nice.
So my buddy, there was a gym
another
opening up.
another inspiration.
Yeah, there was a gym opening up in Northeast Philly, and my buddy was like, "Why don't you just go to the gym with me?
Yeah.
And I'll show you what to do." And
There
like
you
back
go.
then, it was like arm day, and then the next day was chest day, and then the Wednesday we would have arm day, and then Thursday, guess what? Chest.
Chest.
Yeah.
So it was,
And then Friday legs.
yeah. I wonder. Yeah, no, there was never a leg
Yeah,
day.
it was never.
I
like-
was.
Oh, yeah.
My legs
so
had to
you-
catch up. I had to go through a lot of pain
I was
for
gonna
that.
say, you see a lot of guys that are all jacked up with, with no legs.
Yeah.
Um,
I soon started realizing that like, and I was like a little guy. I was very skinny.
Right.
And I soon started realizing very early on that like Steve said, like I need structure.
Mhm.
So like I have to go to the gym
Right.
every single day. And like I started like getting more confidence. I started having a better mood.
mm,
I started getting a lot of people noticing.
there
Like,
you
hey
go.
man, you're starting. So it just was like a steamroll. Like this is something positive in my life for the first time that I'm really responding to.
Right.
So like I'm gonna make that a core part of my life.
So I'm gonna question both of you on this one, right? And thank you for sharing about your mom. That's
No.
awesome. It's a great story. I'm gonna question both of you on this one. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, insert whatever social media platform you think.
You're asking him.
I'm asking both of you. because
that's fine. That's
because the
fine.
thing
No, I'm
is that
teasing.
there are people who sit there and say, if you give me 150 or if you make 150 grand a year, I'm gonna get you shredded in a week.
Sure.
And if you have a problem with drinking, hit us up, right? So social media has been nothing but a buzz for social like intervention or any type of shit. When you get into a situation where they're saying you need to make this or do this in order to join our program, how incredibly, how much in bullshit is social media to this? Now, I'll start with John on this one, and I'll go back to you because I know this the drinking thing is a whole thing in itself.
Yeah.
But when they sit there and say, if you make $150,000 a year, come to me, I'll make you shredded in a week.
Yeah.
Now that's like saying, here, I'm going to throw a Zempic in your face for like 3 days, and then you're going to start seeing results.
Yeah.
Hit me up with it.
That's bullshit.
Oh, thank you. Please
The guy,
go
I know
into it.
exactly the same ad that you're talking about.
I like the dude. He's a good looking cat.
No, he's a clown. He's an absolute clown.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why he's a clown.
All right.
All that dude does is just line up the things that like anyone that gives themselves a year or two in fitness understands.
Yeah.
Like you have to eat clean. You have to make that your life. You have to go get your blood work done, whether you're using hormone therapy or not. I know that he pushes hormone therapy. That's why he talks about doctors. And there needs to be something said right now about if moving forward, if we talk about anabolic usage in any capacity, there's bodybuilding anabolic usage. So that's you're achieving a physical fitness and aesthetic status that is not achievable without the help of hormone replacement therapy,
Right.
or anabolics.
Yeah.
Then there's hormone replacement therapy, TRT, which is like, okay, I'm 41 years old. I want to feel like I'm 25 for the rest of my life. I'm going to go to a doctor. They're going to do my blood work. And if I'm below 300 test level, they'll put me somewhere between like 800. So this guy gets these guys that make, I know, and you know too, like when you make a lot of money, you don't have a lot of time, right? So you just want someone to tell you what to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the thing. You just want someone to tell you. So he's a middleman. He's the one that's like, listen, you give me like what, 150K a year? I'll get you shredded. But the thing is like all that he does, because I watched this stuff, I read it. He just wants to make sure like people are serious.
Yeah.
And if you're making that much money, typically you're committed to what you're doing. You just need to like redirect your focus into something else.
Right.
And then, yeah, man, I think a lot of things, and I don't like when people say that, like I'll get you shredded and stuff like that, or do the 20-week challenge. I don't like that because people will be so focused in fitness or whatever and dieting for like getting to where they want. But there's no talk about like once you get on that road or that level,
right? How
do you stay there? How do you stay 5 pounds off the mark for the rest of your life?
Oh,
it's sustainability.
One of the biggest things that I noticed as a father, an entrepreneur, a husband, and just a person in general, like, dude, we always have something going on. Like, fuck, I got 150 grand coming in each year. Like,
yeah,
you want to go down that road? Like, are you going to be able to let me know when my kids want fucking pancakes in the morning and I'm trying to cook eggs for them? Or do you want to go down the road where, you know, the kids were up at 2, 3 in the morning and I'm sitting there like wide eyed and I'm like, shit, this day's going to suck. Yeah. Like last night, like I woke up 3 in the morning, dude, I've been up since 3 in the morning. So like, I'm having a hard day today. You know, a lot of people don't realize that you have to go through these things. How can you motivate somebody who has to deal with life, but also want to work out? So I'll tell you, I do the X3 workout and I bought in only because it's an at-home workout. I didn't have to spend a lot of money. It was $500. I don't have to have weights sitting around and worrying.
What are you working out at home?
Yeah.
Don't work out at home. You're not gonna use that thing in 3 months.
I haven't used it in fucking 6 years.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, dude,
when
seriously.
So like your home, right, is like quote unquote your safe space, right? That's the place you go. You shut down at the end of the day, and when you start your day, you leave your house to start your day, right? To start your professional day. So if you put stuff that you may or may not think like is work in your safe place, that's soon going to be turning into like a hanger for your clothes. Like, here's the deal. If you really believe in fitness and that it makes you a better person, and I was married, I'm not married anymore, so maybe I'm not the one best giving advice, but if you really believe in fitness that makes you the best version of you, then that's going to make you the best version to your family.
All right, well, let me ask you this. The people that come to you and that are scared to get fit, because there is a big fear there. You know, the anxiety levels, like, how do you push through that with somebody who, you know, whether they're a smoker or a drinker, or they just sit there and are scared to start getting fit? How do you push through that? Like, how do you push them up?
You kind of through
Is
years
it
of working in
$150,000 a year salary that needs to
I mean,
happen?
so listen, our gyms are like in very like affluent areas.
Okay.
So like the people that go to our gym,
Yeah.
they all, like, not all, but like a lot of them easily make that. Like we're in Westchester and Downingtown.
Yeah.
So Westchester is one of the most like affluent areas in the country. But no, like I just tell a lot of people if they come to me, like, just go to my gym, just come with me and train. And I do that because you can learn so much about someone.
What if they're anxious?
I'm the biggest dude in the gym, so there's nothing to be anxious about because I'll punch anyone in the face that messes with them.
No.
Plus, I own it.
Sometimes people are scared to sweat. Like, dude, I haven't sweat in.
So I can relate to that.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say.
there's been times. This is before I hooked up with you and started training with you, but there'd be times, and I was like going to the gym every day that like I couldn't even get out of the car. I'd pull up to the parking lot, and my anxiety would be through the roof.
Yeah.
Whether it's because I can see the inside of the gym, it's packed, or like, yo, I had that tough day. I'm like, fuck, I really don't want to do this. The pre-workout's not kicking in, like whatever it may be. But like, you learn so much about yourself by doing it, right? Like you find out where, like, how mentally, because it's not about being physically strong, but about being mentally strong and mentally tough. Like showing up every day when you don't want to, right? Or just finding time. You know, like my first job, like my son, like he'll be 1 next week. And like, I want to say I haven't missed the gym, but I have, right? Like I missed it today, right? Or there's times I missed it, but it's like, what am I willing to sacrifice? So like, no matter how hard my day is, or no matter whatever it is, like I still have an obligation to myself to like show up, right? So like, and it might take me a set or two to get going, right? Like that first set or even that first lift or two might be rough. Like, fuck, like I feel weak or I'm just not motivated, but eventually it'll like keep up. It's like that saying, like, bring the body, the mind will follow. And like, you just have to, like anything, right? You just have to overcome it, right? Whether it's fear-based, anxious-based, you just have to overcome it, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And it's about consistency. The biggest thing is consistency.
Like growth, you grow outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You don't, if you just stay in your comfort zone all the time, you're never going to not be scared of something.
Yeah, like not for nothing, right? Like, I mean, no shame in my game. Like I remember when I first linked up with John to train, like I've seen him in the gym. I know he gets after it. And I'll never forget, like the first time we really linked up was after my surgery a little bit. And we had a mutual friend and he ended up, us three were supposed to train one day. I think we're supposed to hit chest. And my buddy bailed last minute. So I was like, fuck, all right. So now like, and I don't know John like that. Yeah. So John, we were in a group chat, hit me up privately. He was like, hey man, if you still want to train, like I'll train with you. Like you can come up. And I remember being like, like I need that buffer, right? Yeah. Because like he goes balls to the wall. So I'm like, I mean, fuck it, right? So I hit him up. I'm like, all right. And, you know, I let him know. I'm like, hey man, I'm like 12 weeks out of surgery on my abdomen. Like, can we, he's like, oh yeah, dude, like no problem. I got you. Dude, within the second set of the first lift, I knew I was fucked. Yeah. But like, so like training with someone like that, like you learn how tough you are, right? Because like, and kudos to John, like he doesn't let you fail. Like even though he might have to drop the weight for you, because it's not about that. It's not like, I mean, like obviously he's like bigger, stronger, whatever, but that doesn't phase his mind. Like if he has to drop the weight, like there's no intimidation, right? He just wants you to finish. Okay. You know, the goal is to get 10. The goal is to get 12. You're going to get 12. I will not let you fail. Right. And there's been times where like, especially early on and even now, where like I get to 6 and he's literally just doing it for me. My body is just moving. And it's like that's, but like that makes you not only physically stronger, but also mentally stronger. It's like, yo, harder. I can do it.
You translate everything from the gym into life. Right. You just see and things like through.
The truest thing.
Well, you sat there and talked about, is the pre-workout coming into effect yet? Like I've had the reverse effect when I was on my way to the gym and the pre-workout hit harder.
Oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
Where are you getting your pre-workout at?
What's that?
Where are you getting your pre-workout at?
Yeah. Nah, this was in college. You know, I was taking
graduate.
I was taking a pre-workout and GNC, like,
Oh,
they know everything.
Yeah.
Dude, so I'm on my way to the gym, and all of a sudden I had that panic attack. That heart was pounding. I'm sweating. I get to the gym. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. But how can you motivate somebody to get some, like, if you have a person that shows up to your gym and you know them, or if you don't know them and they show up to your gym and they're like, I can't bring my hand up, right, to grab the door handle. How do you get them to go work out? Like, is it
so
a
like
hug?
if someone is no, I'm a big believer in leading by example.
Okay.
So a lot of times in like the guys I work out with now, they'll always say like, we're chasing John. And I always say like, you're never going to catch me.
Yeah.
And like, I'm 41 years old and
Terry.
my thing is effort, right? I don't care how much you can lift as long as I know you're trying your hardest and you're doing the set. I've never been, a lot of people, you can't force people to do things they're not ready to do. Right. And it's I can never be to someone that like, hey, I can't really lift to go to I can't really lift my arm up to hold the door open. Well, then you're not ready.
Some
but
people
when you are
have
ready,
to be ready though.
But no, when you are ready, I'm here. And then when they come, they're dead.
Yeah, but some people have to be ready though, because they won't get out of their comfort zone if they keep not being able to handle getting that door open, because they want to go there. They want to be there. But when there's an anxiety or panic attack.
But my I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah,
my experience with like doing all this stuff, like working with people with diets that like they'll say even people that say they're like
the face.
They'll say that like I don't coach and I don't personal train.
Okay.
I'd rather be a player on the field than a coach on the sideline.
Got it.
I'm a business guy. Like I it just happens my business
it
focus
your business.
tends to be on gyms and supplement stores.
Yep.
And my passion is the Muscle Geeks podcast.
Yeah,
but
I love it.
My experience has been like if people aren't ready, you'll find out on their journey.
Mm-hmm.
So like everyone will always go to me and be like, I want a diet. Can you hook me up with a diet? Can you hook me up with like training and stuff?
Right.
And I don't like to do it because so many people, when they do it, because I'm like militant. Like I don't have any time for bullshit. And that's my teaching strategy. It's not how everyone learns, not how everyone responds. But
you looking for a house to stay at? Because you could hang out at my house. You could have my wife. Like you could sit with me and like get me up in the morning. Like I wake up at 4:30. I just don't do shit.
No, that's
and
unacceptable.
You're saying that the at-home workouts don't work. You got to get the fuck out.
You got it in you. Because look at what you did with business. You just have to correlate that to your work ethic and time into the gym. The gym makes you a better person.
Man, he really doesn't know my wife.
You're focused. You're better. You're more focused because like you're alleviating a lot of stress.
Yep.
I think people take you more serious when like if you look like you take care of yourself. I think that translates into like if I want to do business with this person, well, wait, this guy eats grilled chicken and rice every day. You know, he trains every day because I believe.
Andy Elliott.
Hey, listen. Yep. You don't go to a dentist with bad teeth, right? You don't go to a barber that has horrible hair. So like, why are you going to go to a fitness guy that is in horrible shape?
Yeah.
That's how I believe business should be. So I've been like, that's the truth though.
No, I agree. Because I was watching something this morning. I'm sorry to cut you off. There was like a fat girl. They asked her, what are you looking for in a man? And she's like, he's got to be fit.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
she's like,
I think I see. Yeah.
She's like this fucking big, and it's like, nah, bro. Like you got to be fucking like this shit's got to be scripted. Like at this point.
No, I think people really are like that.
But like
People really are like that.
It can't be.
Like if you can't hold yourself accountable, you can't expect me to. Like there's only so much I can do, or like John can do, right? Like you have to find it, right? Because you're putting that energy, channeling it through something else, right?
I agree.
Whether it's like, I don't want to work out, but I'll go play 18, or like I don't want to work out, but I'll have time to play video games, or whatever your vice is, right?
D&D.
Like you go to like whatever it may be. And it's like a couple of my buddies right now hit me up about it. And I'm like, dude, like, yeah, you might do like a lot of my buddies too, like whether they own their own business, they do manual labor.
Yeah.
So they're out there, you know, like busting their humps for in the summer heat.
Yep.
And then still finding time to hit the gym, whether it's for 45 minutes, an hour, like whatever it may be. And people think you have to spend all day in there. And it's like, yo, you just go in for 45 minutes to an hour. That's plenty.
It's more than just aesthetics. More than just aesthetics.
There's a lot of guys that go to the gym, right? I would go to the gym, and there would be guys in there that always did legs.
Yeah.
And
the smart ones.
And I would sit there and I would hate them. I fucking hated them. I was
this
like,
guy does too. He skips reps, sets, things that I don't know.
I'm like, I want to kill him because, dude, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm trying to, like, I do my workout on Monday. I do my workout on Tuesday. I do my workout on Wednesday. Thursday's my leg day. And I get in there and I'm like, these motherfucking fools have been there on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and still doing the squat rack.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, let me work in.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be done in like an hour. I'm like, no, dude, I need this now. Like, I need to get this shit done. I got shit to do. I got to get the fuck out of here. I hate people who do just legs. I like, and if a gym has more of a squat rack, like, dude, put 5 of them up. If you're gonna have 2 guys sit there all day on the damn squat rack.
Are you saying like a power lifter? So like they,
I don't give a fuck what they do,
Okay.
you know. But they they're definitely ain't famous.
So like power lifters, what they do is like they do these meets, right? And the meet is based on like a bench press, a squat, and a deadlift. And you want to do a like typical rule is like do over 1,000 pounds for the three of those things, right? And that makes you like decent.
Okay.
A lot of these guys are doing that, so they train for strength. They don't train for aesthetics or anything else.
Beach muscles.
Yeah. So like each set that they're doing, they have to take a decent amount of break because they're almost doing like PR, like their personal record or personal best every time. They're lifting heavyweight.
But
a lot of them are bullshitting, but I don't know. That's what
that's gym etiquette too. I mean, it also depends what gym you're going to and where you're at. Like I've had to switch gyms numerous times because I would run into the same problem where they're young kids who are just trying to like film, right? And they have no business filming themselves or like whatever. Or you get that power lifter and it's like, it's not his fault. Now, typically, in my experience, they're cool with you working in. Right. Like if they're not, it's probably because they have one more set. Like, let me get this last set and it's all yours. Yeah. But like, that's just gym etiquette right there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's gym etiquette. Yeah. So you had to leave John's gym?
No.
All right.
I left for other reasons. I just found better gyms.
No, our podcast, right? So like the whole reason we have a podcast, at the Muscle Geeks podcast, the whole reason we have it is because he and I used to, like, I was going through a divorce. I was going through a bad time. Okay. I was in a bad spot. I was dealing with some business stuff with like processing and shit. Right. Simultaneously going through like a rough divorce. And
so
like,
I have to get divorced to get jacked like you?
No,
I was competing in bodybuilding competitions around in and out of the state.
That was the first time I ever saw like John real vulnerable. Like I remember he was going through it, and like I stopped down his shop to like hang out for say what's up and like grab protein, like whatever it was. And I remember I had my wife in the car with me. We're going somewhere, so I'm like, yo, let's stop by Philly Gaines real quick. And he's in there and he didn't look right. I was like, yo, man, like, you all right? And he like opened up about it. It was the first time like he really opened up, at least to me. So like in my head, I'm like, oh, like we're at that level now. Like, all right, cool. And I remember getting back in the car and I remember just sitting there trying to process everything. And she's like, you all right? Like my wife, and she didn't really know John at the time. And I was like, dude, he's going through it right now. And like, you just feel for him. And it was just like, so to see him like that, it was just like, it sucked that my buddy was going through it, but it was like kind of cool in the sense that like, all right, like it's not just the muscles, right? Like he's not this big tough guy, like he's human, right?
Like the business,
he actually struggles, right? Like he actually goes through some stuff, and
we all do.
Yeah,
I was like losing. I was like, I lost my wife the same time I was like at risk of like losing the businesses, and business to me means like carrying on my mom's memory because the money that I got from her started my first business. Mm-hmm. So now like every business to me is like very personal and I take it very personally.
Good.
So like the possibility of like losing or almost losing both things at the same time, I was in a real bad place. So like we would go to the gym every night, and this dude would just sit there and listen to me bitch, and I would just bitch about the same things over and over again, like I hate my water and all that shit, and like all like the
He's never said that once.
Yeah,
When,
no.
If she's listening, sorry,
Jamie?
he is not.
Jamie is a fucking saint. I was saying it about mine, not his wife.
Hold on, before the record.
He doesn't deserve her.
No, I wish this was live streaming because she'd be watching and she could hear it. For the record, I've never spoken ill about my wife.
No, you definitely said some shit.
Oh, you're a dick. In a joking way.
It's always joking,
Yeah,
but
I've
he'll say
never-
some shit, and like it's like the guy, he loves his wife, and
Like,
he
I've
just
never-
jokes
I
around.
don't know you, but he didn't say anything to me.
No, he
No.
doesn't say anything bad.
No, for real though, because that's like the one thing, like going back to like, not to like backtrack, but like where I'm at today, like a lot of that has to do with her, right? And it was just like, so like I value, so like that, like the marriage, our relationship, regardless if it's a marriage or anything, like means the world to me. So I take pride in that.
That's
Like
amazing.
she's my person.
Yeah.
So like I would never disrespect her behind her back to her face or anything like that. Like I take pride in like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but like I know like, you know, when you're with the guys, you know how girls are like, oh, I know you guys talk about, you just sit there and bitch. I'm like, yeah, you don't. One, I'm kind of private, but two, like,
No, he never spoke ill of his wife. I was speaking ill of my now ex-wife. Absolutely. But I was so sad and so like beaten up. But like he doesn't realize how much like him being there and just like listening to me and like bullshitting and like having like an hour or two of just like guy time.
Right.
It really helped me. And shout out to Ray and a couple other people. Like I made a lot of new friends post divorce that like those people saw me kind of at my worst and they stuck around, right? So like the loyalty means a lot. And then it's what started this, because all the bullshitting we would do, people at the gym would be like, yo, I started coming to the gym because I own the gym, right? So I'm screaming at the top of my lungs about like why Superman and how Steve doesn't understand him.
Yeah.
And they would be like, we would talk about the stupidest stuff. And then people would be like, I changed my gym time to like when you guys come because I just love listening to you guys talk. Or people would come up to us the next day after we were fighting for like 2 hours and they would just be like, so who won the debate? So then like I'd finally started like, dude, this is a podcast.
This could be a thing.
Now like what we do is like a little different, but we're like,
and it wasn't like people we knew, like people like that we were like, you know, like acquaintances or anything. They were complete strangers just coming up out of the blue and just like, yo, you guys are hilarious. And like we're not putting on a show. We're being us. Like I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm angry.
You're the face.
Yeah, exactly. And
I
he's
got
like
a logo with a bald guy with wearing glasses because it's me but muscular.
Terry, can you bring up the logo, please?
let's let the
We
people
definitely
know.
have to see this, dude, because I love your show. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it.
Thanks, dude.
Yo, it makes me want to play D&D
Yo,
because me and my buddies would play Risk in college.
yeah,
And
I liked Risk.
dude, Risk, like we would have some battles.
Oh yeah, you can lose friendships over Risk and
You can
Monopoly.
yes.
Those two games, dude, you
You're
can
not
have.
kidding.
I'm happy that he got into Dungeons and Dragons because like everyone needs like their geek thing.
Yeah.
And like he kind of found it on accident. But like also like we're sober, or he's sober, excuse me. He's sober. I'm like, dude, if I'm drinking, it's like once a year.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Who's that?
we can't really go out to a bar and hang out. So like this is kind of like some shit where we can just like bro down about other shit.
Right.
You know?
No, I love it. And, you know, like, I don't, like, ever since I got into the business, sports, movies, like, everything started going away. You know, you're like, I could have told you every yard that Brian Westbrook had. I could have told you every bad pass that McNabb had.
Oh, yeah.
But when I started getting into business, it started getting really, really bad. Like, I'm not watching enough TV, or you know, me and my wife we're watching reruns of Modern Family because it's just background noise so I can work.
Yeah.
When I went on your podcast, like I actually watched Five Nights at Freddy.
Wow. All right.
Oh, I absolutely did.
Thank you.
I think it was dog shit, but
Yeah.
you
gotta watch the Nicolas Cage one. It's better. There's a Nicolas Cage one where it's basically Five Nights at Freddy's.
You were talking about this. That is the older version.
I forget what it's called, but it's awesome.
My grandmother was in the movie with Nicolas Cage.
I remember that.
Yeah. I remember
Birdie.
Birdie, yeah.
Yeah. Awful movie, but you see a titty in it. It was my first. It was my first titty I've ever seen in my life. So it was really, really cool. But when it comes to movies, I'm old school, right?
Yeah.
I love all that stuff, and I appreciate that you guys love this stuff too. And
Thanks.
when you get out of a movie theater and you get on, you start talking, and I'm like,
dude, I hated doing that.
Really?
And listen, I'll crack open the door here a little bit. I like to enjoy some of the finest Earth's green before I go into the movie. So like every time I'm doing those things, I'm lit the fuck up. So like I realized that like I did like 2 episodes of the podcast, and I was like, I have like the medical marijuana card because I have anxiety. Shocker. But like I came in here the one time, I forgot what we were talking about half the time. I was just like, I was like, dude, I've fucked up. But I do those things, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do this stuff. But again, it makes me feel weird. Like I'm standing out front of a movie theater, like people can walk past and be like, what are these losers doing?
Well, you're usually in your car all dark and...
So I transitioned because I ended up going by myself because Steve had a stupid kid. So I couldn't go all the time.
Yeah.
So like we're just doing stupid shit like that. And
I
like
hate
the
the
out of
car
theater
ones.
stuff has like evolved.
So
I hate this stuff, but if I'm going to do it, I'd rather do it like this outside. I feel like the card, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I feel like,
it's tight.
Yeah.
I started looking at like TikToks, and I always see like with business, I have a rule of 3. So I see like what a big business is doing that's in my category, what like a small local business I like is in my category doing. And then I look at like what I like, and I try to take what all across the board, if they're all doing the same thing, I try to take, all right, we have to do that. And then I try to just figure out how can I put my twist on it.
Right.
And like doing these like Terry's the man. Like Terry makes this thing look great. He sends us like these reels, and they're cut so great. But like this is like something that I just thought would kind of complement us. And we're starting to get like crazy traction on like TikTok and stuff with like the amount of comments and engagement.
You're getting it. You're getting a lot of traction because
the engagement we're starting to get on like especially TikTok is just doing like these out of theater stuff is wild.
What's funny is I have a really good friend of mine who is part of the con. He's a movie critic or something like that. So he writes movie reviews, and they invite him to con every year.
Oh, like Comic-Con.
No,
CinemaCon.
No, the one down in Texas or whatever they do.
I'm sure there's a bunch of different
ones.
ones.
So it's like a film fest.
CinemaCon's in Vegas, I believe, and like that's a dream of mine to go because that's where they'll drop like each studio will do like their year's upcoming films.
Yeah,
and they'll give you like, I think this year they did like 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes of Superman.
Yeah,
and like I want to go in there and just be like, like a total muscle geek.
Yeah,
you know?
Right. Yeah, they're not seeing you coming. They're like
they're getting out of the way, dude.
Yeah,
that's the best thing. Like, you go to these things, I'm just pushing all the nerds. Get out of the way, nerds. I want to sit in the front.
It's funny though too. It's like a misconception, right? Like people think that like we're just meatheads or like John, right? And it's like to see this side,
like John.
Yeah. But like there's a million Johns in the gym, right? Like there's a million of us just like that. Like I can't tell you how many times people will come up to us and like say like, I can't believe you guys are into this or doing the podcast or I've seen your show and you guys just don't come off because like when we're in the gym, we're goofing around and like having fun. But like majority of the people, whether it's male or female in the gym,
let it rip, John,
are like, like into this type of shit. And it's just like, it's funny how like there's a whole misconception that like,
like Terry, pull up the Until Dawn
like geeks
one.
Or like, the skinny, scrawny guys with glasses and you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's
you
like,
look at Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Like
exactly,
you guys watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I don't like that show because it stereotypes nerds, and it's not. They're not all like that.
I don't mind it. I think it's
you're
pretty
Even
good.
doing something stupid like this, I'm at my house. I'm
But
on my
you're a-
knees in my living room.
You're a geek.
For Christ's sakes, and it got 53 comments.
This
You
is
know
your
what I mean?
living room?
Yeah, that's like the TV. Like, look at my big ass head blocking that. That television is enormous. But we got 53 comments on it, and then there's like another one. I think it's the Alien Earth one.
Yes, the Alien Earth one. I just watched it today.
Dude, that show is incredible. But like,
Yeah, you were saying
we're
like
getting-
I'm in.
we're slowly starting to hit. Like when I'm seeing this, because I'm the one that does like the post and shit.
Mhm.
So we're slowly starting to see like all the posts are going up, the engagement. Like we're starting to like hit it. You know what I mean? And it's cool to see.
Which like I've been meaning to do this for a while, and like I know I'm gonna regret it, but like Muscle Geeks is where, and it's not like do we have light years to go, right? We're just barely even a blip on the radar, but like we're not here without John.
Yeah.
Right. Like when John, like that's half the reason, or if not majority of the reason why I was agreeable to do this with him. Like it was kind of both of our ideas, obviously John's like very passionate about it, and as am I, but his knowledge is so much greater than mine when it comes to this. But I know his work ethic, and I just never forget the phone calls. Like, I'm not going to let this fail.
Right.
And when I think about it and I look at his body of work, owning, at the time it was just the one gym and the one supplement store. Now he's got 2 gyms and 3, right?
3 supplement stores, 1 supplement line.
Yeah, and
I
it's
have
like-
the trademark
so
on my
it's like-
business.
I
I'm
love
gonna count that as a
Yeah,
business.
like this guy, like,
crazy.
like
Just
he's gonna, and like kudos to him, right? Like we're not where we're at without him, with him, posting the videos in his living room like that, and him just finding the time or making the time where like,
Dude, all
I
that is-
can't because of life.
All that is, yes, you can. All that is an Amazon
be-
microphone, and you sit in front of your TV like a goddamn idiot, and you talk about it.
Yeah.
If you, me, and Derek all just did that, you watch a movie, you just talk about it.
Haven't
10
been
minutes,
able to
10
reach that
seconds.
level of humility yet,
See,
John.
Once
I'm working
you
on it.
get there, that's more content. That's 3 times the
I've
content.
asked Terry numerous times, like, dude, can I take like a microphone and this and that? Never pushes me to Amazon. He's like, that's going to cost you a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man, Terry, like, let's go. Like you ever see the little guys with they got the little like square box, and it's
dude,
like
look
a
at-
little muffy.
Look at me talking with my big
I
ass
was
head.
gonna
It's got a
say,
big ass
that's you,
head.
right? And you're like,
For like $20.
hey, just got out of Regal,
Yeah.
having a great day, and I'm huge, and I
No, we got the
saw Naked
No,
Gun.
we got the first. We did the first short. Me and Steve and I outside of Regal,
Okay,
and I was like, "This is shit."
right.
So then I was
Is that
like,
the one in Downingtown?
No,
"No, we go to the
Plymouth
Regal
meeting.
in Plymouth Meeting."
Ah, okay.
I live in Conshohocken.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I looked at that, and I remember texting Steve, and I was like, "I hate this. This
Yeah.
is bad, and I don't want to like the stuff that Terry gives us. Right, is like good quality. So I don't want to like screw all that up. So like I got a subscription to ChatGPT. It
Oh,
makes my
yeah?
thumbnails.
Yep.
So I'm like, everything's gonna try to look like it's the same thing when you scroll down our social media, except that one. But look at that. That's terrible. So I actually,
Yeah, but I also like the
Hold on,
progress.
who's videotaping that?
yeah, we don't talk about that.
Hold on, is that on a tree or
No.
Oh, is that Jack or
No.
No, it was some random that just happened to,
Yeah, we
happened
just
to be
asked
out
people,
there.
yeah, you
We
wanna
just
do
had to
that?
ask him.
But so we did this, and I was like, dude, this is so bad. So I actually like bought mics because I was like, the quality shit. So
Yeah.
we'll get better mics. And then I started looking up lighting. So I actually bought lighting for the phone.
Oh, Jesus.
And then
So you really
Yeah,
then I
he's
started
all in.
seeing like our TikTok sucks. So then what is everyone doing? Like adding everything I'm learning. Like look, this is a little bit better. I
hate
started
these.
learning the
I hate
captions. So you can see that there's like it's trash.
Steve
but,
looks like he's being held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
because he couldn't be
Like,
more
what the
uncomfortable.
fuck?
I'm so uncomfortable
couldn't
with
be-
these
you couldn't,
situations. I'm
but-
so uncomfortable.
And you could tell that it's cool to see progression in business, right? Like we're starting to get better as we go. Look at that thing in my neck. Look at that.
What is that? Is
That's
that
my
the
microphone.
Is that the microphone?
Then I started
Yeah.
like, no, it's got to go in the hand because these fucking influencers now they all put it in their
Yo,
hand.
dude, seriously.
You got to
When
you got to do the. Look,
Yeah.
it's my hand. Look,
there he is.
Look, I got
Yeah.
lighting on there and
Yeah.
everything.
Look, you got the salt and pepper hair on the
Yeah.
microphone.
Brother,
too.
look at
Like,
the eyes, dude. I'm on Mars talking right on this one. Look at that thing.
Yo, it
Fucking,
literally looks
look at
like
me.
you-
Look, I got shit written down. I'm like, yo, I gotta realize what
it
I'm
looks
talking
like you
about.
ordered George Clooney's fucking head on your microphone.
But going back to like Steve, right, where he's like, you know, a lot of it is because of me. But no, like the thing that's cool about this thing that we're doing is like everyone fit into the place at the right time and does the right thing, right? So like, I look at this. So look at that, dude. We're getting better.
Dude,
and this thing did. I think
bro.
this is our highest clip.
You can't be wearing shirts
those
like
eyes
that.
any redder?
That
You're
looks like a
ripped,
puppy.
dude. You are
That looks like a puppy
absolutely.
shirt
Yeah.
from Seinfeld.
Dude, if you ever watch these things, I watch them back and I'm like, yo, about 30 seconds through this thing, I forgot what I was talking about. And then I go into something else and I'm like, wait, I didn't even finish my thought.
Look at him, dude. He's
Look at it.
absolutely cool.
Look at it.
dude.
Let's
Look
get
at
this.
his eyes.
Look, yeah. So,
The left
So
eye's
what I had to
more
do is-
open than the
dude,
right.
I'm on Mars, brother, and I'm stressed out, so I got to twitch when I get stressed. So look at me. Look, where am I? Am I at home? No, but you like, I'll forget what I'm talking about, and I learned at TikTok you can kind of just like earn it tomorrow. So I start all the ums that I say, kind of move them out. But back to this guy. Everyone on this podcast is equally important. So like, I look at like the Muscle Geeks podcast.
Yeah.
I look at it as like The View. You know the TV show The View?
Yeah, it's
We're just a lot less liberal.
Yeah.
And we're men. And we talk about movies and nerd stuff instead of politics.
I love it.
So like we have all different perspectives, right? But we're all interested to some degree in nerddom, right? So this is like a podcast where if you know a bunch of stuff, or you'll probably lean more towards like Derek and Terry, right?
Or
so like,
you.
well,
you
I
keep,
think
you keep underselling. Like,
well,
dude,
I just think that those guys are just they're a touch higher. But like, I think they have like Terry can be like, yo, this movie, this guy played this, and I'm like, holy fucking shit.
dude, Terry's breakdowns.
Yeah,
I won't even know what the fuck the movie is.
it's like a professional.
But when he breaks them down, he gets me so fired up.
Remember he called you stupid for not getting Superman?
And he got me so fired up. Like, he gets me juiced up, ready to either rewatch or it's like, I'm interested now. He's got my attention.
We got into a big debate. We got into a big debate.
What's that?
The last time I was on your show.
Yeah.
Terry, who's the best Spider-Man?
That would be Mr. Tobey Maguire, of course.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Is that the best Spider-Man movie or the best Spider-Man?
Oh,
The best Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield.
yeah, man.
He's the most cocky. I'm sorry. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. He was the best Spider-Man, worst Peter Parker.
Worst movies.
The worst movies.
Unwatchable.
I won't argue that, but I will argue that he's the best
I had to
Spider-Man.
bring it up.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Is not cool.
Yeah.
He's quippy, but he's not cool.
Well, Andrew Garfield.
A little annoying.
Andrew Garfield's hair is dog shit. It looks like someone fucking did it right
Tobey-
before he woke out of bed.
Tobey Maguire was too short. He did a dancing thing
And
in the
dude,
third one.
he's
He's a
supposed to
crybaby
be a
bitch. He lost
fucking-
his powers all the time.
No.
And why is the webbing coming out of his hands?
Who-
It's not supposed to come out of his hands.
He got bit by the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got everything, but they have web shooters because he's a scientist. He created those things.
No.
Tobey Maguire didn't do that.
Oh,
But
see, I'm
speaking
not,
real quick,
hold on, I'm not
just
a,
to
I'm
finish
not
the
a
thought.
comic.
Just to finish this
I'm
thought.
not a comic book
Now,
guy.
if you on the podcast you just want to see the boys just make fun of each other, or you want to just watch because like you are interested, but you don't have a jumping off point. It's like
Right.
comic books.
Right,
Like, there's
right,
always a thing. You might look through the lens of Steve with this show and be like, oh, that I get it, because like he doesn't have as much knowledge or whatever.
Right.
So this thing is like there's something for everyone, and I view this podcast channel. You go on like, I'm gonna date myself, but like, remember that like TGIF back in the day,
Mhm.
all different shows, but it's on the same network.
Hell
And
yeah.
I view it as like this is one show, but we're gonna create this as a network. I'm gonna change it to like the Muscle whatever network,
Right.
and then we'll all just start doing shows. So like me, Terry will produce them all, like, and Steve has an idea for a show he wants to do. Derek has an idea for a show he wants to do. I have a couple shows I want to be involved
Well,
in.
hold on. Now you got to sit there and say who gets what time slot. Like with Pat the Possum, I'm assuming I'm going to get like the 10 o'clock slot.
Yeah.
So, what you're dealing with your podcast, I would say you're going to get the 8 o'clock slot, prime time, your family matters.
Yeah.
I am Dinosaurs.
You're,
That
that was a great show.
I love dinosaurs.
It ended very dark though.
I really wanted to fuck
They
I
died.
wanted to fuck the daughter. Like I had a thing for her.
No,
I had a thing for her when I was growing up.
no.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm happy you came back.
Yeah.
I'm happy you came back. You're gonna be fucking dinosaur people. Come on.
I love dinosaurs.
Yeah, I like a lot of things. I don't want to fuck them.
Not the mama.
That thing was beyond culturally
That
significant.
thing had a name. But said you weren't going to get
Was that the
splintered.
baby?
Yeah, that was the baby.
Had a whole song.
Not the mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sinclair.
yeah.
That was the last name. Yes. What was the baby's name? It was always Baby Sinclair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bobby was the brother.
Oh, I hated Bobby.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
I
He
hated
always wore
Bobby.
like the Letterman jacket.
And he had like the spike haircut, but it was this thing
but
like,
he never played any
Yeah.
sports. He was a fucking dork.
yeah, what a
Oh, I'm sorry.
What a dick.
Not to make fun of your people.
Oh, that's fine. He's not my people. He's a dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur.
He's a Jim Henson creation.
But no, like honestly, what would be your TGIF lineup for the podcast?
I mean, what, like timing? Like, or
Well, I mean,
like, where do I see-
obviously, when Family Matters came on, Step by Step, Full House, like everything, Boy Meets World, everything had a time slot.
Yeah.
And Boy Meets World was like 9:30.
So you're saying like the time slot is the priority of how we like the show?
Yeah. The likely of the show.
So this would be the introduction. This is the core.
okay.
This is the base. This is the homeland.
Shit,
This
I gotta
is our
stay
Muscle
up. I gotta
Geek
stay up
show,
later.
right?
Yeah.
And hopefully, when you watch this, you start to like a character,
Yeah.
and then meaning one of us.
Yep.
And then we put out another show. Maybe you like this one,
Mhm.
and like Derek wants to get more into like gaming and streaming, right? So like maybe you're gonna lean into that.
D&D.
You know,
Love it.
Steve wants to do kind of like an interview thing, right? So
Okay.
like, and that's going to be terrible. It's going to be we're probably going to get canceled with that one.
Yeah.
But he kind of wants to just talk to people and like shoot the shit and like get to know you, but like
Yeah.
also just have fun and like kind of do what we did in the gym.
Right.
So like, I mean, it's Steve's gig, but like I would like to be on it if he wants me to be.
Mm.
But and then I want to do the Wrestle Geeks. I want to do like a pro wrestling thing. So like if we kind of like divide and conquer, but like all of them come to the same network.
Now, I don't think you're nerdy enough to understand that there is a lot of underground wrestling things that are out there.
Sure.
Are you really into it? Like, or do you just watch it?
I'm into it enough that I got 2 NWA wrestlers to come onto the podcast for free.
No. No, I dig it. Like, I appreciate you getting these guys on. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking nerd Dungeon Dragons people like who have their own bouts.
Sure.
They write
Like
their
neighborhood
own
guys.
Huh?
Like neighborhood?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dude, they write their own scripts.
So did I.
And
I
what?
I used to, when I was little, I used to write like the entire year of wrestling because Vince McMahon used to sit at his poolside with Pat Patterson, Jared Briscoe,
Yep.
and I think someone else. And then they used to write backwards. They would be like, all right, Hulk Hogan's going to win WrestleMania.
Yep.
And then they would write how in that year it gets to that point.
Yeah.
So, and another thing with like, do I know stuff? No, but I know enough that like the things that I don't know, I bring on people that know that. So like these 2 guys that are like talking about doing it, they're actual professional wrestlers and they're trained in it.
Yeah.
The one guy has a good following where he actually does a thing where it's like an indie wrestler would respond to a move this way and a professional wrestler would respond to the move this way. Like he has this really cool segment on his social media. And those guys, if we can link up like we're talking about, I mean, it offers a nice layer of legitimacy. It fills in voids that I don't know. Like I'm more like traditional. I want to know, I love talking about like the 90s and the late 80s.
There you go.
The stuff now with wrestling, It's too gymnastics, not enough storytelling. Like you had guys like Jake the Snake Roberts. He had no physique, right?
Yeah.
He could put you in an arm bar and then he would body slam you and then punch you 3 times. But the way that he did it was telling a story.
Yeah.
Wrestling is theater.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Triple H probably worst theater theatrics
it's
ever.
Not, yeah. It's not what you're doing. It's how you do it. And it's called getting over, meaning like how you are to the crowd. There are people cheering for you, people booing you. Either way, how you're getting over. The guys today, they script it out and they call. What are we talking about? This? They talk. There's like spots, right? So like at this spot of the match, I'm gonna do a 360 fucking flip and then a 180, and then I'm gonna do my finisher 15 times, and then you're gonna kick out at 2.5. Come on.
Well, don't they do that based on reaction to the crowd?
Today they don't do that.
Oh,
There's
okay.
so much oversight. Back in the day, like these guys used to just. There was no, like, guy telling you what to do at your match. Back then, it was like Vince would be like, "Hey, you,
Stone Cold,
Vince, Diesel, and HBK.
Yeah,
you guys are gonna do the A show, and then." Ultimate Warrior and I'm just making up a name.
Kane.
Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow. You guys are gonna do like the B territory. So like then you would just drive down the highway and you would get there. And when you got there, Vince would just say, yeah, 15 minutes, Ultimate Warrior, you're gonna win, go.
Yeah.
And then those guys would just talk about it. Macho Man Randy Savage was historically known to like go into the place and he scripted every single thing. But a guy like Hulk Hogan, oh, we'll just call it in the ring, brother. So back then it was a lot different. Now it's like this is everything you're going to do in the match, and this
is a whole lot more than.
Yeah, sorry to get off topic.
Yeah,
dude.
no, you're good.
But if you look at like the biggest example of like listening to the crowd would be one of the WrestleManias in Canada, where Hulk Hogan and The Rock went after each other. If you guys go watch that match, if you want to know about professional wrestling, that is, I think, the greatest match in all professional wrestling history. Those two, The Rock was supposed to be the good guy, he's the baby face, and Hogan was in the NWO, in the WWE, and he was the bad guy, the heel. And during the match, the fans did not allow Hogan to be the bad guy. They wanted the red and yellow brother.
No shit.
And through the match, Hulk and The Rock were talking, and Hogan was like, follow my lead. And the result of the match was still the same. The Rock was going to win.
Yeah.
But they brought back Hulkamania through that match. It was wonderful. So,
man, you really are a geek.
There's things about it.
Story.
Yeah, seriously, that's awesome.
But sorry for getting off that.
You're good. You're good. Hey, all right. So we learned a lot about you guys. We learned a lot about your podcast. I'd like to talk a little bit more about the inspiration on social media that a lot of people are talking about, like, hey, dump your beers, don't do this. What are they trying to accomplish when they do that for somebody that's going through a struggle like that?
As far as like what do you mean?
So they're like what we did with the give me 150, or if you make 150 grand, you're gonna get jacked in a week.
Yeah.
You know, talk to me about the influence that people are trying to do. Like, it seems like they don't give a shit about your addictions or whatnot online, but what they're doing is they're trying to get likes or follows or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean,
like for like a lot of people, you know, on like that listen to this, they go through these struggles, right? They go through addiction issues, they go through all that shit.
Yeah.
When you go on like social media, like we all do death scrolls and this and that. Is there something that they need to be careful about?
Nah, I'm not a big social media guy, but from like, you know, working this field and, you know, knowing a little bit about the social media, like when I am on, if anything, I think it just needs to be more awareness, right? It's like between drug addiction and alcoholism, like whatever it is, it's all the same, right? So drug addiction or addiction in general, and mental health, like they go hand in hand. And like now we're starting to become more aware of like the mental health. And it's like, yo, it's always been here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like people are just like afraid to talk about it. And like, I don't know if it's, I mean, like, I don't know if it's the world we live in. Like, I know the world's gotten a little softer over the last few years, but it's like, you know, like I feel like facilities or, you know, people could be more advertising. Like it's not all over social media unless you're involved in that world. Like I would say, like I feel like I don't see enough, right? Like, it's not like every once in a while, like I worked for one company a few years ago and there was like one billboard. If I was on the turnpike, you might see one for a facility. And it's just like, there could be
now
more.
It's all in our face.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, and like people think it's so hard. It's like, it's not, man. Whether you pick up a phone or like even some companies, if you just go on their website, you can text. You don't even have to get on the phone. You can text with someone, you know, and like reaching out, like if you need help.
If you're talking to a younger version of yourself, how would you tell them to reach out? Because sometimes they only have a social media outlet that they look at and they're like, maybe I should reach out. And then they get there and they don't realize that it's actually helping. It's just getting worse and worse because it's all online. Sometimes I feel like in person is better.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you can't do everything through a screen.
No.
There's no, I'm not allowed to work out from home from John. Like this
Yeah,
this
I
dude
mean,
got me all fucked up. Like,
work out at
I'm gonna go home and throw that shit out.
Don't work out at home.
I guess it's like people still like there's still a misconception that like you're weak, right? And like they think it's like a mental game.
We're
and,
always
like,
weak.
Yeah, but like
We're all weak.
Like you can't do it yourself. Like have people, you know, gotten sober themselves? Absolutely, and kudos to them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, just from like a medical standpoint, like it's not healthy to cold turkey it, like depending on the substance or like whatever it is. So it's like just ask for help, man.
Yeah.
And like I know with the younger generation, it's tough, right? Like if myself now could go back in time and talk to me, like I probably didn't want to hear it, you know, because when you're that young, you think you're invincible, you know, like you didn't think, like you think you're untouchable,
Right.
You know, like I'm just having, you know, I'm just drinking with the fellows or like, but I'm not, I'm isolating, drinking in my room or, you know, doing bags of heroin or like whatever it is. And it's
Right.
You know, like it's funny because like talking to other sober people, right? Like, and the alcohol, like, that's tough because that's legal and is socially acceptable. And you can't go every other ad on TV, on the radio is something. But if you ever notice, and maybe you guys don't, right? Because you guys aren't sick like me. How cool they make Stella Artois or like the Sky Vodkas, like how cool they are. It's like this cool cat walking
Well,
to the bar.
they cut the foam off.
They cut the foam. It's real
The
nice.
Rock mates drinking tequila seems so cool.
Right, like the guy's like Bond,
He
James
never
Bond,
drinks it,
right? Like the guy's James Bond walking with a nice suit. He probably pulled up in something foreign, a pretty
Shaken,
nice
not
little girl
stirred.
next to him, and like the cleanest like martini, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I've never had a night like that. Like in my head, that's what I pictured, but I never had a night like that, right? And it's just like,
But we keep drinking until
Exactly,
we feel it.
yeah.
We're like, oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Or like you're lost in that delusion. Like I'm not sure if you guys watched like Kenny Powers
Oh yeah.
in that first season that where he's at the school dance and he's sitting there killing it, or he thinks he's killing it, like showing off to April.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, all right, drugs, like work or like kick in drugs. And like they show you like what he thinks he's doing in his brain. And then they come back to reality and he's just having a seizure on the, like that's what it is. Right. And like, I feel like, so, like, dude, the addiction is
All
so
right,
strong
drugs,
that it shows
kick in.
us, but like, I've never had a cool night like that.
Right.
Right. Like it's never like that. It sounds real good. It
Right,
looks good, but like it was never like that. So
Yeah, it's never a good night.
yeah, it just
And
never ended like that.
I always
for
tell
me.
my wife, I said nothing good happens after 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
and
for real.
I'm in bed at 8 o'clock. So
Yeah.
like I don't ever want to, like if I'm out past 10
Yeah.
o'clock, I'm like, it's gonna be a bad morning, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough because, you know, the stereotypes and everything,
Yeah.
like it is tough, but like the best you can do is just like, you know, just ask for help, whether it's just a phone call, you know, technology, like most facilities, if not all, have gotten up to date where like, dude, you don't even have to like a phone. If you just connect to a Wi-Fi, you log
Yeah.
onto a website, you can literally chat, like text a live agent
Yeah.
or a live representative from that facility who can help you get help. Like
So
all
you-
you have to do is ask.
So your path got you, so a path of drugs, alcohol, whatever you were doing, got you to where you are now.
Yeah.
So there is hope for a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And, you know, is there anything that you want to like say to anybody? Like, dude, if you're looking for help or you're like, stop looking at social media, go here.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know, is there anywhere?
I mean, yeah, I mean, what I would suggest is get off social media, right? Because
Yeah.
like all you see on social media is highlight reels.
Yeah, it's all fake.
It's
no
all
one's posting
fake.
the
They're
worst part
posting
of their lives on there.
Like whether it's their like the good times in their life, but you don't know that 3 seconds before that picture was taken.
Right.
Like
It's like a movie review.
yeah, right. So it's like it's all fake. Like there's nothing. Like
Yeah.
they probably got into an argument before there. Like
You
the
ain't-
kid probably had a temper tantrum. You know what I mean? Like you know how long it took to get that picture. So it's like don't believe it.
You
And
know
it's like
how hard it
sometimes you
was?
believe it.
You know how hard it was for my wife to sit there and realize that the girl that posted like her mommy morning routine, that with 5 kids, she's waking up and her hair's all gorgeous.
Oh, for
and
fuck's sake.
she's like, I just did
And it's
a
the same person, right?
45-minute
Yeah.
workout.
That's her job, though.
And to tie it all
Right?
together, though, right?
yeah.
That same person
Yeah.
has the time to do that,
Uh-huh.
but will be the same person to tell you she doesn't have time to go to the gym.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you woke up how much
and
earlier?
You know,
She-
guy
she
or girl,
worked-
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guy or girl.
guy or girl, yeah,
right?
guy or girl.
No, it's the truth. Because I like a couple of my buddies right now. Like I'm not gonna throw them under the bus, even though I should. You know, they ask, right? They're like, "Why do you still go to the gym? Like you're married, you have
Yeah.
a kid. Like who cares?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "What does that have to do with anything?" It's like, well, you got the girl, right? Like
Yeah.
you have. And I'm like, "Oh, you think I do this for her?" Oh, like you thought I did this to like get girls. Like,
Right,
nah,
right.
man. It's so like that's not
Yeah.
why I got involved in the gym, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm selfish. It was
Yeah.
about me.
Good for you.
Right. Or like whether it was I had an image of myself or like I just wanted to look a certain way or I wanted to, you know, feel a certain way. And it's like the gym
Yeah.
gave me that. Right. And it was just like I just go with it.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't do it for her. Sure, she can reap the benefits or like whatever it may be. That sounds that I didn't mean it like that. I
Do you
didn't
get a
mean
bigger
like,
wiener?
Reap-
when you-
yeah,
when
she
you-
reaps the
I wish.
fruits.
No,
yeah.
but like
You're
no,
laboring
sure,
in the
no.
gym, brother. You take
That
that shirt
sounds
off.
so
She
bad,
says that's
dude.
my
Oh.
stallion.
Yeah.
Terry, don't
you
clip
ever-
that. Terry, do not clip this.
Do you ever rip your shirt off
No.
like
Yeah,
Hulkamania?
No.
He does. I've seen him.
Dude,
No.
dig it.
No,
Yo,
no,
God
no,
bless,
no,
God
no,
bless your
no.
wife. She's probably digging
Oh,
all
dude,
that.
No,
Dude, I
she
say a prayer
hates
for her
it.
every day
Yeah.
because she's got to deal with this motherfucker.
No, she knows how uncomfortable this makes me. So like I'm very like nah. Like if you look at my like social media, like that's why I always jack it up at the end of our show, which has become like kind of like my thing now. Because I don't post like that. Like I'm kind of private, I'm low key.
Mm.
Like the only post I do is from the reels. So like
his social media looks like our Instagram page
Yeah.
because
like I don't
all his
post.
content is our stuff.
And
He
I didn't know
collaborates
how,
on
like
it.
John taught me how to post.
Which
He's
is
"Yo,
like
you
the
gotta
blind
tag
leading the
this."
blind.
Yeah. So he would literally FaceTime me and be like, all right, you hit this, you do that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. 'Cause,
I'm-
like, I'm not like,
I'm afraid to ask for help because I might end up in his gym.
yeah.
And then I'm going to have to work out because I've been working on my
you go.
triceps.
There you go.
The bicep goes down into the tricep and it's
Now
actually
you
making
got a
it-
nice peak there. What are you
No,
talking about?
No. That's genetics, bro. I haven't worked on this.
I think when you work out with someone, you learn so much about them. You
Mhm.
learn like if they're going to be committed. You
Yeah.
learn how much effort they put into something.
Yep.
You learn about their focus on things. You also like talk in between sets, so you get to know them a little bit.
Mm.
There's like a lot of business stuff that has happened with like me and people.
I was going to
in the
say,
gym.
so a lot of people when I was growing up and getting into like college, they said a lot of deals happen on the golf course.
Sure.
Right. So
Yeah.
I learned golf. I love golf.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot more from somebody when you're working out.
My
And I
business,
definitely agree with you.
my business partner was my bodybuilding coach.
Yeah. And when you sit there and do these things, right? A lot of like Andy Elliott, you follow him.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
a
fucking
fucking-
weirdo.
He's a fucking tool.
Yeah.
And if you don't have 6-pack, you're not allowed to work for him.
He takes what
he-
like
yo,
I don't
he's like crazy.
I don't disagree with like, and this is gonna sound wrong. I don't disagree with like some of the foundational points he makes, but he just goes to a level that's so inappropriate. Like he has a guy that's like overweight, stand up, take his shirt off, and
Take your
says
shirt
you're a
off, yeah.
loser.
Would you ever want
Like,
your kids to see this
no,
shit?
No. And like people ask me too, like about muscle and they're like, how do you get bigger? I want to
Yeah.
do this. And I'm like, I'm at a point in my life, in my brain, where like I don't go to the gym anymore to look a certain type of way. Like, I get it.
You go there for work.
Well, I go there because of like, it helps this.
Oh, yeah. There you
It
go.
centers me.
Yeah.
So like, even on days that we shoot the podcast, like this morning, I got up early and went to the gym. It's my one non-negotiable in my life is I have to go to the gym every day. And then a lot of people will argue like, that's not how you're going to build muscle. And I'll say, fuck you, I'm bigger than you. But like, it's also like, that's just what I need to do
Fuck you, I'm bigger than
for
you.
my brain to like, to do well. I don't
can't say
care to grow any bigger. I
No,
don't
he
care
does,
to
no,
change
he does.
anything.
But like, there's truth to it, man. Like, like, there's just like, I don't know, like people get in their own heads about it. Like, it's not like he's not being like, there is always an ego or some type of level of like selfishness with people in the gym, especially your frequent goers or your bodybuilders or whatever it is you do. But for majority of it, like the biggest dude in the gym, whether it's John or some other dudes or whoever at any gym anywhere, they're probably some of the nicest guys.
Without
Also,
a doubt.
probably some of the most insecure.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, I mean, because when you sit there and you see a lot of guys who play D&D,
Yeah.
you see a lot of fat guys, you see a lot of skinny guys, you see a lot of nerds, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
very insecure with themselves. You guys have done this, and you call yourselves geeks, you call yourself nerds and whatever. You dig comics, you dig Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm not. Are you DC guys? If you
I
got
like it
two
both.
Superman
Yeah.
tattoos
I
on
was
me,
gonna
brother.
say, if you're DC, you're
Here's
Marvel.
the thing with that. I want them both to be good. Why
Yeah.
do I have to pick a side?
You
why
don't
do
have to
people
pick a
have to?
side.
I want to watch good comic book movies
Yeah.
no matter where
Right.
they come from.
It's like Biggie and Tupac. Like,
Dude, if they're both
can't-
good, we all win.
Yeah.
Exactly. We all win. It's hard for people, especially me. I mean, I sit there and I go into I go into bouts with myself when I don't want to work out. And you negotiate with yourself. You know who wins? Up here. Every time. Every time I negotiate with myself, I'm not going to drink tonight. Guess who wins? My brain. I don't want to smoke today. Guess what? My brain wins. And I don't want to work out today. Guess who wins? I fucking lose every time. I don't know how to beat it.
How do you?
Yeah, but
how do you
then,
feel?
see, like,
how do you feel after your brain wins?
I feel like shit. I feel like I
So-
just lost a battle to my wife. I lost a battle to God. I lost a battle to everybody.
So like,
And-
think that through every time
No shit.
and be like,
And-
I just go to the gym.
Dude, I
So-
sit there and think about Jay Shetty, right? Jay Shetty sits there and he's like, I know you want that burger, but think about how you feel after that burger. He's like, that's what your question should be before you eat something like that. Me, I fucking devour that burger. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, I think a lot of thing is like, it's discipline is life for me, right? So
Yeah.
I did some bodybuilding. And in bodybuilding, it taught me a lot about myself. And I know a lot of people think bodybuilding is like a meathead thing, and there is a lot to that. But
Not
there's
really.
also like, there's a lot of science behind it,
Mm.
and there's a lot of determination. Like when you have like, honest to God, if you've seen pictures of me, like I would have no body fat on my body. I'd be freezing. I'd be miserable. I'd be so lethargic. I would like try to go all day without having to get out of my chair at work to go use the bathroom because I
Right.
was so tired.
Right.
But it taught me determination, character, and discipline. Like, what am I doing the right things when no one's watching? Like, is this for me or is this for someone else? Like, I'm going to see this through to the end.
Mm.
And I always think in my brain, if someone has done this, no matter how hard it is, then I can do it. And that's what, like, when people tell me about like going to the gym or like, how do I do this? And I'm like, listen, I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a
Right.
schmuck, right? If I can do anything related to like a physique or a business or anything,
Yep.
anyone else can.
Yeah.
You just have to fully commit.
Well, I'm a huge fan. I think, please correct me if I'm wrong. Endorphins that are in men's legs, and when you work your legs, those endorphins actually like
It's free testosterone too.
Well, the larger the muscle group, the more you're going to reap the benefit of the training session.
So those endorphins like pump out like a lot of positive energy into your body.
it makes
So,
you
like,
happy.
Yeah. And when you're happy, like you're going to continue to work out, you're going to continue to do the things that make you that way. But, when you drink,
Yeah. You
that
also lose.
you're going to feel great, you're going to feel on top of the world. Like you can go through the wall like the Kool-Aid guy, but the next day you feel like shit, but you work out, drink your, what is it, muscle milk, milk thistle, whatever you want to.
What the fuck?
whatever you want to do.
No, like, listen,
Yeah, but
you have to live life within, like, you can't go all in. Like, I want to ask you a question in a second, but like, you have to strike balance in life.
Yep.
You don't have to, like, if you want to go out and have a couple drinks and shit, hey, and you're able to do it,
You have to earn it though.
I mean, everything is in life. What's it, Goggins, that was like, make your bed every day. So like, go to the gym every day. Wake up in the morning, go to the gym, and then check that box. Every day you're gonna feel accomplished, some level of accomplishment, and then that's gonna roll right into the rest of the things in your life. But my question to you is, as an entrepreneur, and your husband, you're a father, how do you strike the balance between business and home life? Because I failed at that. That's a failure of mine, and it continues to be a struggle.
It's a constant struggle. So the balance becomes when they're not around, which means waking up at 4:30. You know, working for 2 hours, making sure that they're good at 6:30 when they wake up and they do their thing. Having a correct balance with the wife, making sure that when we have conversations, we sit there and say, all right, are we talking about kids? Are we talking about marriage? Are we talking about business? So when we have those conversations, like, she knows that if we're talking business, you don't fucking talk about the kids. Like, don't throw that they have a goddamn game today.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much going on today. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when they go to bed, like, I'll sit there maybe for like a half hour, 45 minutes and try to get done like some extra work. It's tough.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to be able to pivot very quickly. Sometimes the kids wake up at 5:30.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wake up at 6. Sometimes they wake up at 10. And you sit there and you're like, oh, I actually need to take advantage of this. And when you do take advantage of it, that's when, you know, greatness comes in.
Wow.
But it is tough.
Yeah.
But what I love about it is that I'm able to actually get my kids on the bus every day and off the bus every day.
That's cool.
You know, that's what I live for. I live for my kids. Like, it's so much fun to be a father. It's so much fun to do those things. But we always forget how to be a husband.
Yeah.
You know? It's tough. I mean, you know, how do you feel about that? Like, you have a 1-year-old coming up next week, right?
Yeah,
he'll be
kid's
one,
an idiot.
He is big dork. I mean,
Plays with Barbies.
He's one.
Yeah. The kid ruined everything. The moment he came,
I know.
we had a good thing going, man.
I mean,
You used to say I was your person.
Yeah. So I guess this is Yoko. Did you name him
that
Yoko?
motherfucker broke up the band. He was like the whole time too. When his wife was pregnant, he's like, it's not going to ruin anything. I don't see it stopping us. And I was like, oh man. And everyone was like, all the dads would be like, Steve's right. Like once the baby comes, things are going to change, brother. And every dad was saying that to him. And he was like, nah, man, it's not going to.
I had a
Don't
good
you know,
run,
as soon as
though.
that baby, and we had a fantasy football league. This guy's doing the draft in the hospital room the day the baby's born.
Yo, I did 2 drafts that day, so that shows you how committed I am to the boys. And I begged the wife to let me go. I was like, yo, I'll be back in time. I just need 2 hours. But no, I mean, you kind of hit it on the head, right? Like, I think for me, what works for us is like just communication.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she knows my expectation and like obviously hers. So like our dynamic's a little bit different, right? Because she works from home. The kid's in daycare, and he just started daycare like 3 weeks ago. But like, it's just our communication has to be on point. And like, you know, we would have those talks prior to her getting pregnant, or even when she is pregnant, like, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And like, we had those like talks, and it was uncomfortable. And it was like, kind of like, you know, do you think you can do this? You know, I can do that. Or do you want to do this? And I'll do that. So we kind of had a game plan, but obviously when the kid comes, like the game plan can go out the window, right?
Yeah, make a plan, God
But
led.
I
did
really wish
tell
I was
her-
involved in those conversations. But
I did tell her, I was like,
Don't
yo,
worry,
listen, like
you're gonna get there.
and like
we're gonna
maybe it
laugh.
wasn't like she understands me and she knows that like sometimes when I say things, I don't mean how it sounds. It can sound fucked up when it comes out.
Yeah.
But like she understands me. I was like, yo, my non-negotiable, like I have to hit the gym.
Right.
Whether it's in the morning, at night, like we have to figure that part out. Like I have to get there.
Like-
and it doesn't have to be necessarily every day. That could be a big ask, but like I have to be still consistent with it. And like when the baby was born, we were still good. And then as the baby got a little bit older, we were.
We weren't, you know, you had to
Oh,
leave
okay.
all the time, and then it started as a slow dissension.
So
Yeah.
how is the relationship with you and John going? I mean,
Strained,
like,
brother.
are you guys seeing somebody for this? Because
Strained.
obviously he is not.
Yeah,
he is
obviously,
not
yeah.
excited about how you handled
Well-
your schedule.
We had a good thing going. He was going to prioritize his wife and his kid over me. You kidding me?
Yeah.
What a dick.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
in his defense, if you saw the crew he was lifting with, you probably feel like John too. So
No, please. I saw.
he
listen,
had gold with me. Gold.
and now you're the weakest soft putty bitch.
I
So
wouldn't say
what was
that.
it like? A bunch of dudes like me?
Nah.
It was like
Nah, they're all good dudes, and they
I
all
don't
work
want to
hard.
go for a run today,
No,
John.
I'm just busting balls. No, but going back to that though, right? It's like how you were saying, like I just don't want to go, right? And like the mind always wins. But
It's
like,
tough.
when you wake up every day, are you juiced up to go to work?
No.
Right? Like you're like fuck this,
Well,
right?
I have a left and right when I walk down the steps. If I walk right, I go to the kitchen.
Okay.
If I walk left, I go to the gym. And every morning when I walk down the steps, it's like, come on, man, I just want to go right. I just want to go right. I just want to go like do laundry and do some shit. But if I walk left, I'll turn a light on and I'll start working out. And granted, I know it's not your type of workout.
Dude, I don't.
You
I
know,
don't-
the
I-
band,
listen,
the
I don't
band,
I
the
didn't
band
see what
work.
John
for
meant by that.
anything,
I
and I'll
didn't-
never do unless it's like bro talk, like with the boys. I don't. It's do whatever works
Listen,
for you.
you get it where
It's
you
tough,
can, but I
dude.
think what John meant was it takes a different type of motivation
Yeah.
to work out from your home. So if you can develop that type of motivation,
Yeah.
like you did, or
It's tough.
or you
It's
have
tough.
at one point, it is tough.
Yeah.
No, I meant exactly what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. But like I've always told people when they get that home gym, oh, I got the garage gym where I'm ordering this piece and I'm doing that. I'm
Yeah.
always like, kudos to you because, you know, during COVID, I tried doing that and it just takes a different type of motivation. Cause like John said, right? Like my home is where I shut it down, where I rest. It's
Yeah.
family time. It's like sacred, right?
Yep.
And it's like, dude, trying to like, when I'm working out and like I got a TV on or I see the couch right next to it, I know the fridge is full upstairs and I got some snacks in there. After the second and third set, I'm like, I'm done. This ain't
Yeah,
working.
That's why he looks the
So
way. he
you'll never get the pump that you're looking for. So like
It's not the pump. It's just like it's
no.
more of like I want to feel like I accomplished something. Like I want to feel like I showed up and
I
I'm fucking
agree.
drained. Like I don't
Steve,
want to
come
be able
home.
to lift my.
does. Come home.
I used to work out with a buddy of mine. He was an animal. His name is Carlos. He is an absolute fucking animal when it comes to working out. And I never sweat like I did with him. But when I did this X3 workout, like I felt stronger.
Good.
But I never did it with him. And now, like if I make that left and I go into my office / gym, I'll sit there and I'll do a pump, but I don't feel like I just
Yeah.
like crushed
Yeah.
somebody, you know, like when you do a pump at the gym, like you feel it and you're sweating and you know, you gotta spray the shit on the, what do
We
you
don't have air conditioning at our gym.
I know you don't. I heard
Yeah,
about
so
it. And,
we
and,
just-
like you got to spray that
that's
junk
like the
on the
motivation, man.
the
to wipe
thing.
everything down.
Yeah, and you got to wipe it down after every set, unless you know people are just weird and just dig on sitting on sweat.
I mean, talking like motivation, like I did a good thing and a bad thing. I turned my passion into my business.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing because like when my mom died, like
Yeah.
before my mom died, right? I had a huge security blanket. If I ever failed or like wanted to go home,
Mhm.
I could like quit my job and like live in my room
Right.
as like a 50-year-old man or something. Like I would just, if she was around.
Mhm.
Once she left, that was gone. And
Right.
I continue to feel like I can't go home.
Right.
So like this has to work. And I think that like my physique talking about layers of legitimacy, offers that to me. So I feel like I owe it to like myself and the brands that I built to work out every goddamn day. And sometimes they're not, my workouts aren't as great as like other days. Some days I think I'm kind of like a shitbag and I like beat myself up about it in my head. And then other days I'll think like I'm blowing everyone out. Like I'm just like, we've been cursing all the time. I'm worried if we can curse. I'll be like, fuck you, you fuck, like, let's fucking go.
I can't believe he just said that.
Yeah, but
it's like he said titties.
It's the gym is just it's a lot to a lot of people, and it's a lot to me, man.
And I don't think we recognize it, but like being like, if I'm able to like step aside from us, like we're fortunate enough that like we have a friend who shares the same kind of passion. So it's like holding each other accountable, right? So like it's always made going to the gym or like working out easier knowing that you have a buddy with you.
So you have an accountability partner.
Exactly, right? Because I definitely prefer, like I would, and John can attest to this, and because he would do it too, like we pretty much have a game plan. But like if John was like, I can't make it, can you come in the morning instead? Or vice versa, we would switch around our whole day. It could jack us all up, but we would
be like, hold on, let me talk to the wife.
Like, but we would do it because it was like, I'd rather work out with someone because I know I'm going to get a better lift or a better experience or just feel so much better. Than if I'm like, like I can't switch, so I'm going to go by myself and I know I'm probably going to dog it. Right. Like I'll work hard, but not as hard as I could when I have my, accountability buddy or like my boy with me. So it's like, we're fortunate in this, in the sense that whether it's just me and you or Zach or Ray, Nova before he left, Paluzzi, that like, and now the guy Chris, right? The other Chris
Bonner.
Yeah, Bonner, like that, like our kind of, and then my boy Jiggy, Duraflo, that we're kind of all.
Yeah, he's into some weird shit. Yeah, he's a cool guy though.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, I could see him being.
Hey, look, why don't we pick a weekend? You and Terry come up to Alpha Flight Fitness.
We'll give you a tour.
Don't record it. Do whatever. But
we'll give you a tour.
You guys pick whatever muscle group you want, and we'll go to fucking war.
All right. Hey, look, I'm in because
we'll put on like all DBZ songs to train.
Fair warning. If you guys are gonna pick any group, but you want to have some type of camaraderie,
we'll get Derek
ball busting, not legs.
Yeah, Steve. So
if you want to have like this, like a little bro time and actually like shred some weight, don't pick legs.
Steve is a fucking asshole on leg day because he doesn't like to do them. So he cheats reps, sets, and he doesn't talk. He will not talk. He sits with his head down and he sits on like a leg extension machine. So that's like you're sitting upright and you lift with your legs up the weight, right? He'll sit there and he just like swings his legs like a little kid.
Yeah.
That's why, and then he'll just be like, I'm here for the boys.
So so I did an interview with the lady who owns Spinsanity over in Ridley. They're doing a whole like triathlon, I think. You guys in?
Dude, you think I'm built for a triathlon?
I don't know what the fuck.
What is it, like a competition?
And no.
Oh, it's just like a circuit,
just a circuit. Yeah.
No. I mean, look.
Now,
no.
What are you built for? What is this physique built for? Is it built for killing China?
Fall apart, brother. I'm 41 now.
All right.
You keep
flexing.
I'm on that downward end.
You keep flexing. I'm getting scared. I'm just grab one of these lamps.
Twitching.
Yeah, twitching. The fuck?
No, I'm not built.
You got me fucking scared.
I'm not built for
here.
performance. I mean, he'll tell you. Like we played on the same softball team, and because of like the way that I'm built, I can't throw anymore. I can't swing a bat the right way. Like when I was smaller, I was able to and I would crush the ball. But now that I'm bigger, my frame doesn't allow me to swing with the right motion.
There's definitely
so you're not able to wash
sure.
your hair or
I don't have
scrub your ass.
That's fucked up.
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you what though.
Maybe I should have went like this.
I'll tell you what. I'm deceptively fast.
Hey, listen.
I might be one of the fastest people you've ever seen.
You guys come to the gym with us for a day. You pick you pick it.
Not legs.
Yeah, just not legs because you'll die.
I'll do legs.
He won't talk. He won't talk. He won't be any fun.
But if you want whether we shoot it or not, but if you just want to, I'm not going to be able to talk because my insides burn and it hurts. I'll do a spin circuit or whatever the fuck it is.
Now, can I do free weight?
Yeah, we do it all.
Just bar.
No, just give yourself into me.
Yeah.
Just give
Say
yourself.
what muscle, just say
I'll take care. I'll call, dude. You just
All right.
you just bring your body, and I'll take your soul.
I was gonna say
Like,
that's fine with me. You could take my soul. Just bring the George Clooney microphone with you.
Yeah.
and we can really do some
We'll
shit.
I mean, we'll video it, but we don't
think
have to.
I think
Yeah,
it'll
we
be
don't have
fun.
to.
No, I
Like,
need
Terry,
everybody.
it's like we'll go to Downingtown. It'll be like this one. You'll the hyperbolic time chamber, brother.
My man's wearing flip flops. Like he ain't ready for the gym right now.
I'd
You'd be
love to get in.
surprised.
I'd
There's
love
a
to
lot
do
of
like
people.
me, Terry, Derek, Steve, and like just have a day up there, just like training and shit.
Now, what do I have to wear? Do I
You
have
wear
to,
gym
do I have to
clothes.
wear this shit?
You wear whatever you want.
Tank tops and
Gym
stuff?
clothes. No, you wear
What's a gym clothes?
T-shirt and
whatever
shorts.
you do
Or
at
if
your
it's
house
cold, you
when
wanna
you're
put pants
when you're
on.
working out in your house, or when you're not working out in your house.
I
whatever
work
you
out
wear, you
naked.
wear.
I work out naked.
Well, all right. Well, listen. Put short, whatever the weather is. You check the weather that day, the night before, and then you say like, should I wear sweatpants or should I wear shorts? And then
Pick
should I wear a
one.
t-shirt or a thermal?
All right.
Yeah,
And just
There you go.
show up.
that's it.
You're not paying for anything. You don't
Have to wear a
you don't have to
thermal?
decide a workout. You wear whatever you want.
All right.
You don't have to decide the workout. I will call all the shots. I'll make sure that it's an experience that your body and your mind will never forget.
And that's
Alright.
really how we do it. When I show up to the gym, I just know what we're hitting. John takes the lead, and I just do whatever the hell he says.
And dude, and the thing about working out is that it's you're always gonna fail.
All right.
It's all about failure. It's like you can't do set reps forever. So like you're eventually going to fail. So it's
Yeah.
understanding that people fail at different times with different weights. Like I'll give him shit, but like I will help him get better because like we all help each other get better no matter what the level. So there's no pride. There's no do whatever you.
So, all right, here's the deal. If this episode that I post out gets 100 likes,
Oh,
Dude, that's lofty as fuck.
There's-
Who do you think we are?
Stop.
oh no, dude,
That's like-
you guys are fucking something. You,
What do you
I-
think
yo,
they want? Like the
largest.
I was just saying, you have like 50 freaking comments on your.
that's not.
hold on, you know what? Let
Oh,
me
likes.
change it. I don't get that many likes. Let's go to 100 views.
Sure.
Yeah, we got
All right, we'll go to 100 views.
Yeah.
I just had a Tony Award winning producer on my show, and he got 26 views.
Okay.
Awesome, okay.
So if
In
we
what
get,
in what time frame?
Oh, yeah, true. How long do we have?
Sorry, you got to subscribe.
look, Terry doesn't subscribe.
Well, we just got you a subscriber.
Yeah, look at
now
that.
we're doing 50 views.
I love it. So,
Dude, look at your stuff, man. You do better than us. We're the
I mean, the
muscle.
one guy, he's got 200 and some views. Go down to McDermott. There you go.
Yeah.
269 views.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
Yeah. Look at him too.
Fantastic.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, right.
Who is this guy?
He is
Arms folded. He looks
Yo.
like a crab.
He's a huge jiu-jitsu guy.
Mm.
Oh,
Like-
so what?
Fuck us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mike McDermott. Yeah.
Michael McDermott. Come on the Muscle Geeks podcast, and we're gonna figure this out.
Yo,
We're gonna
I'll
have my
tell you
boy
what-
Dalton McKenzie on, and he threw a guy through a ceiling.
Yo, I'll tell you what, he would absolutely be awesome on your show.
Yeah,
He digs all
not
this
with his
shit.
arms crossed like that. What's he like in attack mode?
Yeah, he's
Is he like ready to
Yo,
go?
he's ready to go at all
Yeah.
times. He
Fuck
put me in
him.
armbar, ruined my fucking
Yeah.
baseball
All
career.
right.
Fuck him.
Whatever.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
So no, I will definitely come on your show. That'd be fucking awesome. I want my show to be on there as well. So if we can do a little collaboration, Terry's probably gonna sit there and bitch you out and be like, I gotta produce this.
No, we need if he needs you set up that stand, and if I may call you Terror Bear, Terror Bear's gonna do some sets.
Yeah. Definitely Terror Bear. I got him into my phone as Terror Bear.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And you know, if you want to, if you want us, you know, we'll get you those 100 views. I mean, the way you're going, you're already getting 100 views.
Yeah,
So
you're doing well.
Well,
we'll plan something like that. I'd love to collaborate on this stuff,
We're
man.
getting there. Dude, I would love to die on your show.
And it's funny too because this is like a cool idea because me and Steve like tried it. Like I
Yeah.
tried and it was terrible. Like I set up a tripod
Yeah.
and then
Well, that's because your fucking tits aren't hanging out and your ass isn't hanging out.
Oh yeah, well
gotta
no, we
understand
set up a
that-
tripod and like I forgot that like the microphones were like noise canceling. There's 2 of them. There's 3 guys and like you like I was talking the whole time. No one knew what the fuck I was saying. Like and we're like, what are we doing? So
Well,
it was
I
just
mean,
bad.
You see these fools that are dancing now in the gym?
Yeah,
They're like,
Yeah.
dude's jacked.
yeah,
And he's sitting there, he's like,
yeah.
you know,
Not at 782
Yeah.
Dorland Mill Road or
Nah,
319
yeah,
West
don't
Town
fuck-
Road. Not
No.
we don't be fucking dancing there.
I would love it. It-
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
dude,
God.
that's the only thing I could do at your gym is dance, probably.
No, man, that's the thing about our gym. Like, I know it's called Alpha Flight, but like, listen, the gym's called Alpha Flight because I'm a comic book nerd. No one knows that.
Yeah.
It's called Alpha Flight because Alpha Flight is essentially the Canadian version of X-Men. That's
Okay.
where Wolverine, his first team was Alpha Flight. I just changed it from FLIGHT to PHLYTE because of Philly.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get sued. So we got the
love it.
the trademark on that, and the thing about that gym is like, yeah, it's called Alpha Flight. I know it's red and black walls. I know the equipment, it's intimidating, but we have people there from like 80 years old to like 14 years old,
Yeah.
and no one's in there judging or being like a dickhead or anything like that. And the coolest thing about it is the culture that we created, and it's a lot to do with my business partner Keith, who's there a lot. He runs the show. I have to say that like he created a culture there where like everyone cleans up your shit, everyone puts the weights back, and you never see people being like a dickhead. And this is like old. So like our gym is maybe
Holy shit.
like
Wait,
this
yeah,
is
wow.
this is all renovated, so that's all new. This is like it's all back, shoulders, legs. All that's red now. This is and then
Are
keep
you-
going.
This is
Are you
old.
going for the
Slam our weights, we break your I know.
I was gonna say,
It
are
keeps
you
going.
going for the crazy Rocky 3 like mentality where you gotta train in the old gym and get fucking wild?
No, but
So-
I think it sets the tone, right?
Yeah,
Like, I don't need
with
to
the
like.
stone. Is it cold?
So it used to be a paper mill.
I gotta do
So we
this.
kept
I gotta
the
do it
original.
in here.
Yeah. So
Holy
that's
shit.
now if
Whoa,
Terry-
whoa, whoa! Is that a garage door?
No, this is all metal, and then the
Oh.
garage door is to the right there.
You got anybody managing that?
Yeah, it's 24 hours too.
No,
But
no.
we
Do you have anybody?
Oh, the garage door.
Yeah.
I know
Uh,
a garage door guy.
it's all on the dude. I'll tell you what. I have this idea,
Oh.
and I want to do see-through garage doors.
We have them that you can't see in.
But we can see out. And Terry, can you
can
go?
see you can see
go,
out, but you can't see in.
Can you go back? Because I'll show you. I'll show you.
Like out of that.
Like
room.
out of that room.
Jesus Christ, get a window in there. Or a fan. Holy shit.
No.
Dude, you got me
It's the beauty
you got
of
me
it.
dead
Dude, and
already.
this is so much better now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Left.
Make a left. And now go into that room.
There's another room.
No, this gym. I'm telling you, this is we've already knocked through the next room. This is a whole room. That's a garage door right there.
Train fucking harder.
Yeah.
Train
And, see where
fucking
those
harder.
see where those 2 blue things are?
Yeah.
We knocked through that room and we have a whole powerlifting, like another 3,000 square feet added to it. We pulled that turf up and added equipment.
Dude, so how
This
much
place is beautiful.
how much does this cost you?
Um,
Or hold on, not
I
you.
don't know.
Hold
I
on,
don't
not
know.
you. How much would it cost my fat ass to get in here and
so
start?
listen, we
What the hell is that?
that's a posing
Posing
room.
room.
So
A posing room.
if you're a bodybuilder, right? Bodybuilding is a very vain sport, but it's a sport nonetheless, and you have to practice, right? So if I'm looking at those big mirrors and I'm practicing a pose, but I need to see how my back looks,
yeah.
you have the mirrors that'll show your back, so you can look at like, oh man, I have to
Triangle.
move my lat or my trap more.
What if you got a big wiener and you just want to look at that?
brother?
all
You're
day?
in there, you're posing. There's no shame in bodybuilding.
Really?
No.
Dig
so
Dig
there-
it.
there's no like. I mean,
Steve's
there's
like,
any
Dude,
any
there's
like,
guys
yeah.
back there with like, dude, their skivvies pulled all the
Nah.
way up.
in
Oh
any,
yeah,
dude, in any world, it's like
Dude.
it's relative to
It's
like the
not
world that
weird.
you're in, right? So like in here, there's girls walking around in bikinis and guys walking around in like short
Yeah.
speedos when they're in this room only, right?
Dude, so let
so
me
there's no one cares.
let me ask you this. When you see your back
yeah.
and you know it's not hitting the way you want it, how do you fix that?
The best thing I ever did with that and with training in general.
So like do you see like one little dimple and you're like, fuck, I gotta fix that? How the hell does that happen?
I learned sometimes I'll close my eyes
Okay.
because I'll work off of not like how I look, but how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm training people or training with people, if I'm like, I'll hit a certain point on them and tap it while they're training because I want them to hit the muscle where I'm hitting you at. So it's kind of like a signal.
How is that possible?
You have to learn it. You only learn through reps, and that's why they're called repetitions because you're not supposed to be the best. The whole thing with fitness is like you're ever evolving, just like in going back to Dragon Ball Z, Terry.
Right.
Like
Dragon
Goku is a
Ball
hero
Z.
that like always is like there's always another form, there's always another level of power. Like that's why like Dragon Ball Z and nerd stuff really correlates to the gym culture because you're never like a final form. And you have to just understand that you're always improving. And a lot of things with like hitting certain muscle groups, it's just over time. Like, man, I didn't do it on this set, so what do I got to do?
That's when everybody's a WIP, right?
Yeah.
Always a work in progress.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, thank you so much. And he's fucking dork bringing up Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, I don't.
That could be you.
Yeah, that could be me. Yeah.
I want to
tell my wife that. She might be like, you're going to keep doing this shit.
my hope is
She'll
one
sign
day
me up.
See, and then
Steve
they reap
gets
the
into
benefits.
Dragon
Right?
Ball Z.
I'm sorry, what?
My hope one day is
Yeah.
that Steve gets into
Dude,
it.
you got a better chance of Jesus Christ walking through that front door. All right, I'll tell you that right
Well,
now.
that's because he's in the D&D.
Well, dude, when I first started hanging out with him, he wasn't into any of it. And then we started talking about stuff. He started showing interest. And then my buddy Marty, he's on the podcast. He's kind of like a fill-in dude from here and there. He would always make fun of me because I would open up to him about like I read comic books, and this is like before Iron Man came out.
Hell
and I
yeah.
was like, I'm a big comic book guy. And he would like, what a nerd, you dork.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that guy that's like, never mind. But but when Iron Man movies came out, he would be like, dude, tell me more about this character, or like tell me about this, or like really that happened. And like now he's on a fill-in for Muscle Geeks, and he's like always like, when can I come back on? And then
So
He's, like, knowledgeable, too.
he's more into it than you guys are.
Well, yeah, well, no, he's always a movie guy.
Yeah.
But like the comic book stuff,
Yeah.
like he started like, tell me more. When at first he was like, you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And then this dude was the same way. Like I would just tell him it, whether he wanted to hear it or not, though. He's like, you're stuck
yeah,
with
like
me
I
for
didn't
2
have a
hours
choice.
training.
Yeah,
But X-Men 97?
yeah, greatest. It's the greatest.
Yeah.
So me and my son, we tried to watch it, and
Yeah.
you gave me the recommendation. We fell asleep.
Oh, dude.
How old's your son?
He's 6.
And he didn't like it.
No, loved it.
Okay.
We fell asleep.
That's fine.
Because what we do is we watch movies every night before we go to
And you
bed.
fall asleep to us.
And we usually put on something that we usually always watch. Rookie of the Year, Sandlot, Little Giants.
Oh, man, you're a great dad.
I-
You're a
Great
great dad.
lineup, dude. Great
So,
lineup.
Like, we don't watch Goonies. He gets scared, but he loves Goonies.
Okay.
I can't wait for The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I can't wait for all the good stuff.
Dude, you're raising this kid right.
Absolutely. So I'm really looking forward to it. So obviously I stick to our favorites, and he doesn't like Little Big League. And I'm like, why?
Minnesota Twins?
Yes.
The
And
kid was kind of like a bitch.
well, yeah,
You know?
of course. But
He wasn't any Henry Rowan Gardner. You know what I'm saying?
dude, but nobody inherited the fucking Twins when they were 12 years old. Like that was a big thing for me when I was a kid growing up, and I'm watching this. I'm like, this kid owns the damn team. He owns the stadium. How cool would it be to just take your friends and go have a catch?
Yeah.
In
I
did like the
Ye-
little Pistons aspect.
I
Wasn't
just-
like one of the players diddling the mom?
yes.
I had a problem with that.
Why? Dude, it's-
shit we're eating.
It's Lou. All right, Lou. Welcome back, Lou. Like, dude. Yes, diddling the mom. Like, he deserves every piece.
Hotter mom, Little Big League,
She
or,
was a hot mom.
or Rookie of the Year.
Oh my God, Little Big League's mom all day. Like the curly
can't think of
hair.
Little Big
She was
League.
sexier.
Rookie of the Year was the blonde.
Yeah,
That's the hotter mom.
really.
Yeah.
Wait, Rookie of the Year? Nah, Rookie of the Year is when he
Henry Rowan Gardner.
Yes. Yeah.
That mom, curly
Funky
hair.
butt loving.
No, you're talking about Little Big League Minnesota Twins.
No.
Yeah.
Terry, bring these
The
girls
last
up.
pitch. The last pitch, he goes underhand. The last pitch.
That's rookie of the year.
Yeah,
The Florida
the mom in
bitch.
that.
The mom in that blows away the mom from Little Big.
Are
If I'm
you
thinking about the right mom,
Dude, you're full of
No.
shit.
Whoa.
that mom's hotter.
All right, dude.
Show me Little Big League.
All right, give me a Little Big League.
Because I can't think of that movie for whatever
No,
reason.
because Little Big League's mom, I'm telling you, is so much hotter than Rookie of the Year. Bang! Dude, give me.
No,
Dude, look at that.
I mean,
no, she's
dude,
not.
they're both.
Terry, put those next to each other, please.
no.
Dude,
You got to take face in consideration, and like
I
maybe
mean, look,
the
she's got
pictures
a
aren't.
butt, she's got a butt chin, but it looks like
Maybe
you're.
no, dude.
Like
I think
you could be doing butt
no. I think
stuff too.
you're not. You got to see her in motion. You got to see her in motion.
Are you?
Look at that.
All right,
Oh,
Steve,
boy.
deciding factor, buddy.
There's it.
I was gonna
And
say-
that's option 3.
Oh, man. I mean, it's not a tough choice, but this is a tough. Yeah.
Well, it's,
Can we show full body? I mean,
that's
uh,
not fair.
I
That's the
remember it-
picture you're using.
Yeah, dude. It's Little Big League. Little Big League.
yeah. I mean, like, look at her. Like, she's got resting bitch face in Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's
The other
not a bad
mom
thing.
is
brother.
like always smiling.
Right? You know what's crazy, though? Both good moms, and we didn't use them on Mother's Day.
Oh,
Well, because we did worse mom. We did worse mom.
did you do?
We didn't do best moms?
No, we just
We just did worst?
worst.
Oh, okay.
Did you do? Tim Taylor's wife, like worst mom ever.
Can I tell you something? I had a thing for her.
Did you?
Yeah,
No.
I had a thing for her.
What's her name?
Patricia Arquette, I
Patricia
think.
Richardson or
Patricia Arquette?
no?
Patricia.
Richardson,
Yeah, I
right?
mean, look, you had a thing for
Trisha
fucking
Heaton?
Rookie of the Year mom. So what are you
Yeah,
surprised?
you were
Are you
definitely
surprised?
wrong on this one. I mean, dude, you can't be showing an O face. That's messed up.
I'll tell you what. That's not a fair. That's look at her. Like that's like a model post, and you got her looking
It's
like
both
she's
scenes from the movie. Both
drunk
scenes
on a
from
Saturday
the movie.
night. Yeah,
scenes
no.
from the movie.
Look at it.
Yeah. Look.
That's a little bit better. Now look.
All right.
Look.
Oh.
All right.
Look.
So float it.
Wait, hold
Whoa.
on.
Yeah,
She's
float-
Pete Crow's
float
Armstrong's
it.
mom now in real life?
No, I don't know.
She's Pete Crow's.
I don't
She's
know.
a baller.
But
A
Yeah,
Vulcan play.
I mean,
I tell you what.
I traded for him in MLB The Show, and he's a stud.
dude, the perm is in. Oh,
Nah, dude,
see,
come on.
even better with curl.
Alright, dude,
no.
Like
All right,
curls.
that's today.
Look at her.
That's today. Yeah, she's 80 years old.
She looks like fucking Weird Al in that picture. What are you
There you
talking
go,
about?
John.
Yeah, there
How
you
about
go,
it? Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
That's your
Go
shit
get your
right
pirate
there.
booty, dude.
No, dude, look at the. It's. I'll still take the blonde. And
That's
she
fine.
was a tall drink of water too. You know what I mean?
She was, but she had a bad taste of men.
We're only doing
She
face
has-
here.
She has a real bad taste of men.
I don't think so. She got
No.
the picture right. She got
What?
Didn't she get
Oh, you're talking about in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you're talking real
Dude, Chet Stedman?
Oh,
He's
I'll
a
tell you
fucking
what.
washed up
Dude, I'll
has
tell you
been.
what. She's great in Chicago PD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
great.
killing him, Terry.
This isn't.
I know. Don't
Well-
even go to the right. Don't eat it.
Terry,
We-
Terry, real quick before I know we're pressed for time, but can we go to Home Improvement, Mom?
Yes, Patricia Richardson. I hated her.
yeah.
I think she was a bad. Look,
What?
Yeah, she's
Jill,
screaming.
Jill Taylor.
She screams sex. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right,
There's like
yeah,
some.
Yeah.
My mom used to call it.
She's not allowed to hold that. She's not allowed to hold a wrench.
No,
No.
you can hold a wrench. You can hold it.
You need Heidi.
I'll stop right there.
Yeah,
You
But-
need Heidi.
What is it? Bob that does it for
No,
you?
you know what it is? It's yeah. So my mom used to call
The
it
matching
strangely
haircuts.
attractive. So there's something undefined. She had great legs. There's something undefinable
legs.
about the person that you're attracted to. So strangely attractive. And I was, I would think I was just starting to become a teenager when this show was happening. And let's just say I was strangely attractive. to
No
Patricia.
shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Even with Pam Anderson on it.
Hey, well, that's my thing, bro. What do you want?
What?
Well, like a guilty pleasure.
6 sexiest moments of improvement. How was that blacked out? That was Eddie's sexy
Yeah.
moment from an
Yeah.
ABC show.
What do you still have
Look at
the
her. Look at her. Look at that playful hair. Look at her. Look at her.
You have the
Peekaboo.
child restrictions on your computer still?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
She was. Hey, look, I'm starting to see it after these.
Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
Look at her in their nightie.
Her nighty?
Such an old man
Yeah,
thing to
shut
say.
up.
Great set of legs on that one.
Dude,
Oh, man.
Look at
I'm
her.
actually starting to go with you on this one.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, look at her now with the white hair, the gray hair. You know,
I
wouldn't say
her?
I might stand corrected on this.
I wouldn't remove her from
No,
anywhere. You
you
know,
I don't know what that is.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we don't want to look. Oh my god.
I'll look at her. Yeah, you can hit you with that.
I think AI is starting to fuck with this though.
Yeah. They're bringing the show back, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah.
One more show, right?
I think with the streaming services, they're bringing back old shows and then throwing them on streaming.
Well, they need to because the shit that's out there is junk.
yeah.
All right. So, hey, look, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How can they get in touch with you?
sbrown92456 at hgmail.com.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
It's
this
valid.
thing.
Verified.
Terry, I need you to do
We'll
that in
check
slow
it.
motion because I wouldn't even be able to write that fast. So it's slowbrow.com. What the hell is it?
That's how much he doesn't care.
It's sbrown2124 at homeimprovement.hotmail.com.
What the fuck? John,
Yo.
how can they reach out to you or your gym? Because that is fucking crazy.
Thanks, dude. Well, thanks for having us on.
You
Yeah,
got
man,
it.
thank you.
This
This
was
was
a lot of
awesome.
fun.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
a
a
lot of
nice
fun.
switch up, like switching
Yeah.
pace. It was awesome.
Yeah, so you can find us at the Muscle Geeks podcast or at Alpha Flight Fitness or at Philly Gains or at Westchester Gains or at D-Town Gains or at Alpha Flight Nutrition.
One last thing, resounding fact that you can sit there and tell some aspiring people to come up. The face, I'll start with you. I want you to tell them that like it is possible to become a podcaster. It is possible to get through addiction. It is possible to what was it? Browneye.com.
I'm going to add that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
So what is it?
It's sbrown2124 at gmail.
There you go.
Instagram.com. No, is that a .com? It's not .com.
It's
Instagram.com?
it's .org.
It's at onlyfans.com.
Oh,
I got you.
yeah.
You're good.
.net.
But one thing you would sit there and say, like, the possibilities, what could make their path possible for them to move forward?
I mean, you just got to show up, right?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to anything, right? You just got to hold yourself accountable. And then when it comes to like being sober, like you don't need to have some, come to God moment or anything. Like I think you just have to have hope, whether it's, you don't need this big thing, right? Just the littlest, right?
Yeah.
And all you got to do is reach out, man. Like there's no judgment. There's no, but
Reach out for the help when you
just
need
reach
it.
out for the help, man. And then for the podcasting thing, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it, right? Like I'm having fun with it. Like I don't have or set expectations with it. It's something that like, I'm growing a passion for and something I look forward to each week. And it's just cool, man. Just like not to sound cliche or corny, but you just do it.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing, there's no harm, no foul. Like, but like, you'll never know what could have been or, the different people you meet, and it's just like, it's cool.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thank you. John, I keep seeing you check your tattoos.
Nice.
You all right?
My hair's growing in. I'm
Okay. No.
It's true.
So please, same thing. What can you give to aspiring people that, they can't work out, they don't feel like they can work out, or, somebody that wants to start a podcast, like give us something that gets you, and I'm not even going to say motivated. It's more discipline than motivation, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I could just say like about like maybe like more like entrepreneurship, I would just say if you want to do something, have focused determination. So write everything down that you want to achieve and just go after it like no one else has. Like the love I'm not a parent, right?
Yeah.
But like I look at my businesses like they're my kids. I don't imagine there's love. I shouldn't compare it like to a child and a parent's love, but like that's how much love I put into my businesses. Don't talk about it. Just be about it. And for every single person that thinks that they can't do it, you can, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever did, creating something that no one ever thought or no one ever existed. It never existed prior to you talking about it or making it. So talk to other people. Don't be scared to approach someone in the gym that's bigger than you and say, how did you get bigger arms? Don't be scared to approach someone that is an entrepreneur that you like the way they're doing it and be like, how did you get there? Because I don't chase money. I chase relationships.
Yep.
Like I met him. We're friends, but like now we're kind of doing business together.
Yeah.
I met Derek and Derek put us on the Terry and like and Terry put us on the U. So like it's not about, and like one day I hope that we all do business together. You know, don't chase money, chase relationships. The money will come, and don't quit. Quitting is, I've seen so many people, they come in, they're all big game. And I'm sure I think Terry kind of had that thing. I mean, I don't mean to go long, but I'm long-winded.
You're good.
But like, I think Terry, when we first walked in, didn't really think maybe we were going to stick this through or see this through maybe at first. So it was kind of like a show me.
Yeah.
Show me. And like, if I'm here by myself, I'll do this podcast. I don't give a shit. So like, it's cool that like everything happens. And I really appreciate meeting people that kind of understand the entrepreneur mindset and just get involved with those people. Don't quit. That's the worst thing.
No, I appreciate that. That's amazing advice. So you see this bracelet that I have right here. It's the WCU. So I went to a golf outing over the weekend for, it was a Billy's Legacy golf outing that I did.
Yeah.
And I met this girl. All the raffles were like cleaned up and everything. So I went over to this girl's table, and it's Samantha Beads. Have you ever heard of this girl?
No.
Real quick. So I went over and I was like, oh my God. I was like, my daughter would love these earrings. And I took the earrings and I was like, my son would love this. And my son would love this. I was like, ooh, I went to Westchester. I was like, I'll buy this. So I thought she was like a regular girl. No, this girl is fantastic. She is affiliated with the Eagles, doing her things. Like, she's on social media. Ah, there she is.
Yeah.
So
She's
13 years old.
Beautiful kid.
Yes. 13 years old, doing all these bracelets. I want to get her on the podcast.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
So I want to give her a shout out. I'm definitely going to reach out to her. I met her mother, sweet lady. I met her. She is absolutely a sweetheart.
That's awesome.
And she does amazing things. And then I have my bracelet that my daughter made me. So my daughter tries to have a seashell and a bracelet business as well. So like, this is really cool for her to go viral.
That's awesome.
I love every part of it. I love aspiring entrepreneurs that want to get involved with this.
Yeah.
But you don't ever want to hear like the parents from, like, remember the girl from Step by Step, the brunette, the old one of the oldest daughters.
I had a thing for her growing up.
Yeah, me. So I was Al. Like, I loved Al. She was my thing. Her mom like stole money from her and like treated her like shit. It was bad.
Yeah.
So you hope like entrepreneurs that are like 13 years old and going up and getting older, you hope that they never get into that situation. Yeah. But I love aspiring entrepreneurs. I love talking to you guys. Your life stories are fantastic.
Dude, can I, is that from Westchester?
Yeah.
Can I share some news?
Sure.
Tomorrow we're going to I have a friend, Dutch, that he's Jason Kelsey's bodyguard.
Hell yeah.
And he was on the show last week, and he reached out and was like, I'll put you on the list. So we're going to Jason Kelsey's new premiere tomorrow for his new, he has like a garage beer company.
Yeah, garage beer.
And he did like this blood sport video that's like 20 minutes long. And it's like a spoof. Like, and then he's doing all these spoofs, and I can't say what the other two are.
From Cody from Step by Step type of blood sport, or
Bloodsport, the Jean-Claude Van Damme where he fights a bunch of people.
That one?
So like Chuck Liddell's in it, like Chuck Liddell's going to be there tomorrow. Terrell Owens.
Hell yeah.
Who's the guy with all the tattoos from Saturday Night Live?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson's going to be there, and like
he don't have the tattoos.
he got us into like
he
where
got rid of him?
Yeah, I think he got rid of most of them. He's in the process of like cleaning it up.
What the fuck?
so he got
He's
us
switching it up. So he recently just got sober too. I think.
Yeah, he got real sober.
so he got
But
us
he's been work. Sorry.
he got us in there. Like we're going to be hanging out in the VIP spot with like all the celebrities, and then he's going to hook us up with meeting Jason, and then hopefully
Taylor.
we get Kelsey on the show, and that's what we're trying to do. There's no promises,
Yeah.
but we're trying that, and
That'd be
like
really cool.
I'm gonna be very pushy tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
As you should.
We're just gonna be bros.
Well, I
I'm just
mean,
gonna be like,
if you walk in like that,
the guy's
you might be
3
fucking
times
pushy.
the size, but
He ain't no time.
it just
no,
goes.
bullshit.
But that leads into like what I was saying before, and it's just like follow relationships. Don't
Yeah.
chase money, chase relationships.
That's right.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. If Terry can get the edits done, I can put this out in time so people can actually see it.
Follow for updates on the Muscle Geeks
follow
podcast.
Up, yeah, follow on Muscle Geeks updates. Hey guys,
Followed the review of how it went.
I'll do an out of theater reaction.
I was gonna say he's gonna have to have an
I'll be
reaction.
Yo, I'll smoke a spliff in the truck before we get there. Yeah.
Muscle Geeks, Steve, John, you guys are awesome. This was so cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Young Chunk. Thank you, everybody. Hey, looking forward to the next episode. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Later.
Young Chunk.